Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you do fucking... Fuck! Fuck! Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
Welcome. Glad you're all here. Glad to be back. We're having a good time. I've got lots of things to talk about. Lots of... Uh-oh. Is that going to be an issue? That might be an issue. Oh, that's a shame. Have to work on that. Yeah, so there's a lot of things to talk about, what we've got going on for today and all that good stuff. And we'll be very grateful to do that. Glad to have you back, Sis King Clubs. Glad to be back. We'll talk about all that fun shit. Let me just get one little personal burn out of the way. I have had an ordeal. We'll talk about it. It's been rough, but here we go, just for me. Hold on a sec. Everybody in the chat, thank you for the well wishes, and glad to have you back. Glad to be back. We have a fully prepped show for you today. And I got a new little addition. We got a little co-host. I got a little Deadpool action going on. My friend Sherry for that. So technically, the situation is not over, but it's outside of the purview of being under constant medical care. We are still dealing with the flu. And it did kind of fuck up the MS shit, and things may have gotten to a very dire situation. It's currently up in the air as to how at risk I was. So, we'll see. But anyways, we've got a great show for you. Thank you all for being here. We've got a lot of fun stuff to get into. Thank you for everyone over on Rumble. We've got that up as well. And I'm going to pop that chat window out so that way I can keep it available to read. I still haven't found out how to tie it into the on-screen one. I'm going to look into that probably tomorrow. I have I have a lot going on today. We're going to do the show. It's going to be fun. I'm wearing my new recycle shirt, but the green blends in with the green screen. So it's a little weird is all I'm saying. I'm saying I got a floor in my chest is where we're at. That's how we're doing. That's how it's going. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start. I don't know if everyone's aware. We're back. And a couple of people have been like, hey, man, your evil always survives. Wait a minute. What? You're a trooper. The show must go on. Evil always survives. Are you implying I'm evil? Because that's I consider that an honor. I didn't realize I rated evil. Like, I thought I figured, like, I may be qualified for blah. I mean, evil seems a bit much, but thank you. I appreciate that compliment. But yeah, so we have the full show prepped. We're going to do all that fun stuff. We've got all the chats up, and it was a little rough on the hospital thing. Oh, holy shit.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
That's King of Clubs with 5 tier 1 subs. Extremely honored. Thank you so much. We haven't done anything to earn it yet, but we're glad to be back, and thank you for the support. So, yeah. And it's just, someone said on Facebook, they're like, hey, man, are you all right? You have not been doing a lot of shows. You've been canceling a lot of shows. What's going on? And I didn't answer them because I had a lot of stuff to do. But they're not wrong. We were off for a week because of technical difficulties. We were off a day or two last week because of a bathroom remodel issue, and a toilet replacement kind of got in the way. And then, I got really, really sick on Sunday and admitted to the ER. So, yeah, it's been one. But, yes, I'm kidding. No, you're a good person. No, I'm really not, Welsh Salty. I am an avid cripple hater because I am one. I don't think that's good. Honest, yes. But honesty isn't always good. Sometimes the truth is bad. All right, so we have a whole bunch of shit to get into. A couple of things from last week. Oh, one note about last week. I'm not sure why. I didn't look into it fully. I don't really care because I'm not getting a strike. But YouTube pulled my Friday video. Apparently there was like hateful rhetoric. I don't know if it was because I went off about not liking the trans stuff that's happening, or if it was for something else. I don't know. Either way, they're like, we don't think you understood what you did, so we're not giving you a strike, but we're pulling your video just so you know. And I don't care to fight it. Who cares? It was a drunken show. I'm fine with that. So whatever. Anyways, we have a bunch of things to get into, so we'll start off with one that I am actually enjoying talking about.
It has been alleged that Facebook shared personal information.
Okay. It has been alleged. All righty. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got to see this. All right, so I was going to do this story on Sam Brinton, and I will, but there's a video in here talking about one of the people whose clothes he stole, and she saw him wearing her clothes, and she was saying I was shocked. I now need to see that. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. Because this Sam Brinton thing is one of those things that bothers me. This is one of those things where we literally hired someone based solely on how they qualify themselves or identify themselves. They weren't really cut out for their job, and they turned out to be a horrible person, which is kind of like, I don't know, the trifecta for hiring based on fucking nondescript box checking. Like, why can't we hire people who are qualified? If we can find a qualified person in your fucking field, I feel like hooray, but let's understand the job needs to get done first, asshole. Alrighty, here we go. This is on Tucker Carlson. I actually like how I look imposed on Tucker Carlson. I think it's a good look. How you doing, Tuck? I should be on your show. You know why? Because everyone cares what a stupid cripple thinks, and I am that guy. I can't be taken seriously. I have a toy on my mic stand. So, all right, let's go.
Arch, we're going to go ahead and just declare this the best story of the year. So we told you about a Tanzanian fashion designer who was watching Fox News coverage of Sam Brinton. That would be Joe Biden's non-binary cross-dressing nuclear waste
Brinton,
expert
not Britain.
who stole luggage off carousels as part of his fetish. So this designer, Asia Alkag, noticed that...
All right, I'm not going to say it's a fetish. I don't know that stealing people's clothes is a fetish. I will say stealing people's clothes and designer bags because they look like they'll have expensive shit in it, that seems like a dirtbag thing to do. I just imagine you don't want to spend money, which is fine. I'm all for that, but again, stealing and theft is wrong. I don't approve of it when it happens in a store or from a person. So, but yeah, no, keep going. I want to hear her go, hey, this dude stole my shit, because that's the part I'm waiting for. Give me the meat.
Sam Brinton was wearing one of her dresses. And we thought, how great would it be to track down this Tanzanian designer to tell her story? And we have. She joins us now with her husband, Kamsin. Asia, thank you so much. Kamsin, thank you.
These look like two people who will be super accepting of Sam Brinton. These look like two people who will be like, you know what? Did he steal my clothes? Yes. Did I feel a violation of my luggage, my theft, my personal belongings, my very identity? Yes, I did. But, you know, it's just, I don't want to be a bigot. You know, I'm trying to be bigger than that and understanding and open-minded. And just the return of my belongings in their entirety, an apology and a handshake. You know, that's all I need. That's all I need. And I'm right. I'm right with the world. But yeah, no, I don't think you're going to get that, homie. I'm pretty sure you are going to be...
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, it's Wags with 100 bits and the hello, motherfucker drop. Hey, how you doing, Wags? Good to see everybody. Welcome to the show. Like I said, we're going till 5:30. I'm doing the Keller tonight, so as soon as 5:30 rolls around, I'm going to have to drop off. My sister might be joining me. As far as I know, the plan is still for her to join us. And you know, she has not refused that yet. So we'll see if that actually happens. She said she wants to try comedy, and I said, hey, man, that seems a bit rich. I love that this shirt is fucking, the green blends in. I'm going to get fucking green screen shirt. I want to be a floating head at one point. I'm just going to be like, hey, everybody, it's Johnny. Like, we'll do it on a stool. I'll give up the back of my chair. Although I suppose that wouldn't help anything. Well, no, I'd just still look like a disembodied floating head. They would cut me all out. Yeah, no, that'd still work. That'd still work. I can do it. We can do it. Alrighty. So again, here we go.
Asia, will you tell us what happened? How did you notice that it was your dress?
Look, no white man's got that kind of taste, okay? I don't mean to say anything, but bald Matt Damon couldn't pull that off on a good day. I knew that was my shit.
Hello, motherfucker.
Holy shit, we're getting close to a hype train. This is kind of creepy and weird. Thank you, David Chandler, with 100 bits. That's super awesome. And the hello, motherfucker. Welcome to the show. Glad to be back. We're good. We can do another medical update a little later in the show and talk about everything that we went through, because we did address it in the beginning, but obviously people are filtering in, so people haven't heard. We'll cover all of that, but we're in the stories. We're doing... Chew, says David Chandler. Well, there is one more person required to kick that motherfucker off, but it is... technically on the verge for the next 2.5 minutes. We'll see. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos of varying length and cringiness for us to watch and regale in horror of in the good spirit of a hype train. But like I said, it's our first show back. I'm still feeling extremely rough I'm still on all the drugs. I don't need to be hospitalized now. Glad to have you back. I'm glad to be back. We're going to hopefully, knock on press wood. here. We're going to hopefully not have to take any more breaks or hiatuses. Hopefully the medical condition will be dealt with in a more permanent fashion. I'm going to be very, very avid about that with some of my doctors. This last event was not cool.
Here comes a train,
And here's a hype train.
rushing up and down on the Daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes a train, and here comes driver's head too. Wahey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes a train!
There we go. A hype train indeed. So let's finish this story quick. This video. This isn't even an actual story. The story we grabbed was about Sam Brinton not being pressed, not having charges pressed. Thank you. Forgo the bell if you like, says David Chandler. Forgo the bell for what? The bell's fine. The bell's good. We don't need the bell unless subs and things happen, but we're good. But we will play this for you because you're a huge sport.
Guess what?
You'll all be dead now.
I got a fever,
What the fuck?
and the only
What just
prescription
happened?
is
How
more
many?
cowbell.
How many did? Because you said forgive the bell. Forgo the bell. Here's what we'll do. We'll give you a good run. All right, let's finish this video. I want to see this lady. I want to see this lady explain. Thank you for the tap water 50 bits, Wags. It's amazing. Thank you.
Ila, thanks for inviting me to your show.
Of course.
My name is Asia Idarus Khamsin,
Guess what?
Tanzanian fashion designer
I got
based
a
in
fever, and the only prescription is more
Oh, there's
cowbell.
another 25, so we'll give you another quick run. Now we're at level 5, 100% clear on that. We're into 6. Holy shit. I don't want to see the ladies tap water. I don't think anyone wants to see the ladies tap water. All right, road rage incident leaves 2 girls shot after father stand your ground gunfight. That is a different story that I had on a different link, and we're not going to go through that one. We're going to go back like this, and we're just going to start loading some hype train stuff. We'll get that first story back up later if we really need to push it for time, but we've got plenty of other things to talk about, and we've got all of our videos to do because of the amazing support we've had. We're at level 7, 10%. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Again, I don't know that we've earned all of that yet, but thank you. We'll do our best. All right, Taco Night from What's Wags with 100 bits. Thank you. All right, let's get this up. All right, so this first video, I don't want to interrupt Wags. You know, it's a difficult time. It's hard to answer questions and have a conversation when someone's shitting their brains out. I understand. All right. Okay, so good. Thank you very much. We're very, very happy for all the support, and we hope you enjoy the show too, with all that you get to do. Here we go with this first video. I'm going to say, with these YouTube shorts, I try not to be too judgmental. I try.
Cheer 5,000.
Thank you, King of Clubs, 5,000 bits. That's immense. Thank you, 61% of level 7. 3.5 minutes left. Thank you so much for all the amazing support. Let's get back over to the video here. I'm going to reload it just so we can start it over again because we did miss just a split second. This is Gas Baby. I guess Gas Baby Izzy is one of these people who tries to be an internet streamer, and I normally try not to be harsh on these people, but I'm sorry. You look like a completely useless piece of shit. You have a fucking eyebrow tattoo. You just, daddy issues just seem to be, yeah. And I don't know what a nose blinker is. I've never heard of this before, but apparently this is a thing that people are doing, or at least this chick is doing. It seems stupid.
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you for that sub, David Chandler. That's great. Thank you so much to the sound alerts. It's just funny. All right, here we go. We'll reload
Guess what? I got a fever.
stream stickers.
And the only
Okay.
prescription is more cowbell.
Guess we're getting everybody. All right, let's reload this and get this chick up here.
It's Gas Baby Izzy. We're finna take a nose blinker in public. Cheerski.
What kind of store is this? This doesn't look like a vape lounge. This looks like a beauty salon.
She in public with it.
She in public with it. Here. Public with what?
No, thinker. Damn.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're vaping?
Are you guys in line? Are you guys in line?
Yeah.
It's Gas Baby Izzy. We're finna take a nose
so
blinker in public.
You're
Guess
completely
what?
useless.
I got a fever. And the only prescription
We're at
is
level
more
8,
cowbell.
4 minutes, 13%. Holy shit, thank you so much. And gifting a sub to Rusty Grammar. That's awesome.
Cheer
wrong
100.
button.
Leave your daddy issues in the strip club where they belong.
Lab Glass, absolutely right. Not only leave your daddy issues in the strip club where they belong, but seriously.
Guess what? I
Fucking
got a
100,
fever.
Jesus Christ.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
We'll give it a quick roll here. Alrighty, we got to get through all the videos. I told you to forego the bell, lol. I'm not going like hard into the paint, but a bit's a bit, goddammit. I commit to the bit. The bell was donated. I disgrace myself, the show, and all of you when I don't commit to the bell. Alrighty. Alrighty, so there we go. That's nose blinker. Again, that is a completely, like, you should have gotten in trouble for that, in my opinion. You're taking up a store. You shouldn't be allowed to just vape in there. And, oh, it's a nose blinker. You're a waste of space. If, like, vaping through your nose is something you need to do for whatever reason, you're a waste of space. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways.
Guess what? I got a fever.
You know what?
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I'm not giving you the bell for that one. There you go. There you go. There's your foregoing the bell. I will forego those 50 on the bell. Thank you very much for that support. Holy shit, where are we now? The fucking hype train is going crazy. We're at level 11 complete. Jesus Christ, I am not equipped for all of those videos. All right, so we've got a bunch of movie clips that were pieced together in an IMDb video, completely out of context. We're going to see how funny or dangerously bad this is. Oh, yeah. No, we have to unmute it, motherfucker.
It's all happening.
This thing is nicer than my apartment.
Oh, shit. Is this an ad first?
And don't call me Shirley.
Or are they making fun of all the quotes?
So I got that going for me.
Which is nice.
Oh, my God, you suck.
Mr. Musk.
That's gonna leave a mark.
She's beauty and she's great.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not a man purse, it's called a satchel.
You can't sit with us.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Jesus Christ, this is bad.
I know.
This is a giant advertisement for
Party
diabetes and
10,000
fat people.
Choo-choo motherfuckers.
David Chandler with 10,000 bits. Holy shit, thank you. We are at level 12, 41%. That's a lot of support for this show. Holy shit, thank you so much. We're going to again finish this video quick. I don't know how they roped him into this, but god damn it, let him be.
Oh, it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart.
As F, you sit on a throne of lies.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That's bad. That is really bad. That's the commercial. That's the whole thing. Or is this the? Oh no, this is.
Have some lunch money, don't you?
Holy Jesus!
Those bullets bounced right off of you.
Cheer
That's
100, you ring that
impossible. I wouldn't
bell.
be
You promise me you'll ring that bell. You swear on your life you'll ring that bell.
There's your bell ring. But I don't normally do it for the bits, but there you go. You got the bell ring. I don't know if that's the thing. What's the fucking... I think it was the cringe video before that. This doesn't seem like... Oh, yeah, this is... Yeah, this is a superhero movie that looks stupid. So yeah, we're done with that. Okay, so we have our next video. Fuck, I didn't title this one.
Guess what?
Jesus,
I
we
got
just
a
went
fever.
over...
And the
Did
only
we break a goal?
prescription
That's a different
is more
color.
cowbell.
Thank you for the 35 subscriptions. Holy shit. Let's give you a little bell for that one. We are now in level 12
A whole lot of
complete.
songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Stripper with 18 months. I tried the Armageddon line with that one. I get it. Let's get to the next video. I'm flustered now because now I gotta be a really good performer. But we are hopped up on drugs, so it's the right time. Here, the nighttime is right. Holy shit, I got controlled burns to do. We gotta get in on that action too. Oh, Jesus. All right, so this is a short called If Your Boss Hits You with His Car. I guess I don't know who we're singling out with this. I haven't seen how this actually goes, but this was on YouTube, so it should be safe. It is a bit. It's not real. Oh!
Tamara! Oh my God! Tamara! Can you still work on Saturday? Oh my God! Look at your shirt! Please iron it before your shift on Saturday! Oh my God!
Just the one Powerade, thanks. Hello? Why
Yeah.
is your shirt not ironed?
I don't think it's gonna work. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Alrighty. So we've got one more, or nope, two more. Let's get to the next one. Again, call it special welcome back train. Don't push yourself with the burns, please. Oh no, don't worry. I won't be pushing myself with the burns at all. The lungs are still repairing. We're gonna be taking it easy. That's why there was no mention of any drinking happening. I don't intend to do any of that. No. Yeah. But thank you very, very much for that amazing hype train. We are at 2% of level 12 or 13 now. I'm not sure. But thank you so much. And let's get our next video up. One of these I remember being longer, and oh no, it's not this one. This one's a short one. But I think I found one of my new favorite ringtones that I need to have. Anyways, I hope you guys like techno. Don't worry, it's not that long.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
See, that's really, I need my...
Relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
I just feel like that would be a great text message notifier. Like, whenever I get a text, all you hear is...
Try to relax your anus.
And I love in the video clip, we see one random chick be like, wait a minute, whoa, did we just land? I came here for a techno show. Now we're in butt stuff. How did this happen? Lucky 13, says David. Well, thank you so much for that level 13 hype train. Minute left. If any of you want to get in on it, now would be the best time. We've had an immense amount of support. We're very, very grateful, and we're going to call that a fully funded show and then some, and we're going to go till 5:30, not that we weren't before, and we're going to finish all these hype train videos. Again, I got to play this one more time because I feel like this needs to be my new ringtone. I'm going to find a way to cut this out, and if nothing else, I think you need to join the soundboard needs to at least have this part.
Try to relax your anus.
I'm saving that clip for for that. That is a drop for sure and a possible future text message alert. People near me may hear my phone go.
Try to relax your anus.
God damn it. It's just good advice. You know what I mean? It's just one of those. Oh my God, that's a perfect way to do it. Here we go.
Try to relax your anus.
Oh, okay. So try to relax your anus. All right, and then what's the last one? There was another one we have here. Oh, I think this is one, if I'm not mistaken, this is one my sister sent me. Nope, this is not one my sister sent me. I have to grab that in a different way. All right, so calling the rich out on their bluff. This looks kind of cringy. Here we go.
Are you a hard-working millionaire who's sick of the socialists up in Albany taking away all your money with a bunch of new taxes?
Did you threaten to move to Florida the last time they raised your taxes but didn't because moving can be such an expensive headache?
Are you a billionaire that still lives in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, and you swear you're gonna move to Texas the next time they raise your taxes?
Don't just...
Are you a bunch of really bad actors who have some sort of stupid message you're pushing and also look like a bunch of bullshit movie copying assholes? Is this a fucking Ghostbusters thing? What are we doing here?
Try Wolf.
Try Wolf. Try Wolf Moving Company will move you and your loved ones.
How's my favorite grandson?
Oh shit, now we're fucking doing the fucking, what is the Princess Bride now? God damn it, let it go. All right, nobody thought it was great back in the day. They thought it was okay. It got a very big nostalgic thing because a lot of chicks, that's a big fucking hat. It's a big fucking hat for some big fucking hair, I'll tell you that. Let me tell you, that guy's got too much hair to hold in a hat that isn't a shopping bag.
No, God, please, no, 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 no!
Thank you for the 100 bits there and the no sound drop there, David Chandler. Ginger Snap saying, "What's up, Johnny?" I'm doing good. We're coming back in. I'm on a shitload of drugs right now, and we're on all the good ones, so hooray. Hopefully we'll be okay. We're going to take advantage of a temporary boost in ability and stuff, and we're going to go to the Keller tonight to have some fun, do some comedy. Haven't gotten to do that in a while. Going to take advantage. And hopefully my sister will join me. She said she wanted to, and I've always said she should give comedy a try. I wouldn't encourage anyone else in my family to do it, but I think she might have something for it, so we'll see. Glad to see you back and well. We're doing as well as we can, and I'm glad to be back. So welcome back to the show, sir. Huge supporter, Ginger Snap. I am 31 seconds in, and I am horrified. Please tell me that something is going to happen to rectify this. And what the heck is that poster on the background? Is that some sort of Satan movie? Where are we going?
I heard you were sick, so I brought you a big-time story. The myth of millionaire tax flight.
Aw, great.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Grandpa, I'm sick. I just want to play video games and watch TV.
This story starts in New York State, which, if it were its own country, would be the 10th largest economy in the world. And New York City is the wealthiest city in the world. And all the rich people were very happy in this city until its citizens wanted to raise their taxes. And then the rich people became very sad.
To continually attack high-income earners.
You know, successful people, high net worth individuals didn't feel welcome in their own city.
So what if they leave? No, you leave.
And they said they would leave if their taxes were raised any higher.
Tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. If you tax them, they will leave.
In the
yeah, ask California how that's going. This is one of the things, like, dude, New York forgets part of the reason that your state is as prosperous. That your state is as prosperous as it is that it's a port of entry. It's place that goods come in. There's a lot of business, that international business that has to be done there if people want to get access to the middle of the country. So it's just literally you get your piece of everything in a truly almost mafioso way. You get your piece. You know what I mean? You get your piece of the pie, and everyone else gets to make a nice living. Oh, did you miss me? Says Wilmer Autotech. I missed everybody. I went stir crazy in the hospital. I may or may not have gotten a little emotionally unsettled. I got shaved on my arms. Whoa, what was it? This one? Holy Jesus! What? Oh, that's from one of the adhesive things. Didn't wash off very well. But yeah, I got several injection sites. I got a whole bunch of fun new scars. It's great. It's great. And I've got several days of high-grade pharmaceuticals to wolf down, and we'll take advantage of all that. Again, you guys, you realize you can't just always tax the rich. There is a thing too where maybe somebody. Never mind.
Politicians heard them loud and clear.
God forbid the rich leave.
Not raising taxes.
So then they were happy again. Until one day, a man came along and asked, what if they were lying? And in fact, they would never leave New York.
Millionaire tax fight, 99% myth. There's a grain of truth to it, but rich people are very rooted where they are.
This is Cristobal Young. He wrote The Myth of Millionaire Tax Flight. He's a professor of sociology at Cornell University.
Okay, this is really, really bullshit. Look, I'm not saying there's truth to the fact that if you raise the taxes, the rich people won't leave. But I'm telling you, if they can, they will. Like, people, again, this is one of the things that fucking New York forgets. People are locked into New York because in some ways, if you want to be part of the international community, you have to be in New York. You have to be in Washington or in those places. Florida, again, is another place where there's a, is there a port? There's the Port of Miami. Yeah. So, I mean, the rich will leave if you tax them long enough. Not even long enough. The rich will leave if you tax them too much. Again, thank you, Wilmer Autotech. I got stories we're going to do today. I'm not so sure the government's been handling the money they get very well. So this idea that they need more, that the problem is the government doesn't have enough money. I'm like, no, the problem is you don't spend it in the right ways. And I've got an idea. How about we stop worrying about taxing the rich and we start worrying about cutting the pay of some of you high-paid politicians? How about you high-paid politicians have to pay huge percentages on the insider trading you do? How about you pay like a 40-50% markup to making millions of dollars on insider information that you're technically not supposed to be allowed to bid on? What if we cut our military spending? Exactly. Why don't we cut that down? Hey, why don't we stop sending our money overseas? I've got a great story later about the Inspector General saying, oh, yeah, by the way, fucking funneling taxpayer dollars, millions of taxpayer dollars we've been funneling to Al-Qaeda. So, hey, glad I paid my taxes. Glad I'm going to write that $3,000 check to Uncle Sam. Hope the Taliban enjoys it. I'm sure they'll spend my money better than I can. Keep on texting the rich. It's working. Oh, and I've got another fun story. One of the people who's all big about taxing the rich, AOC, guess who's under an FCC investigation for
guess what?
Being a hypocrite?
I got
Holy
fever.
shit, 5 tier 1 subs.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
From Corn Diff, amazing man on YouTube, the one and only, Corn Diff on YouTube. Big fan of his Lego shit, I'll be honest. I love Legos. Like, I am a fucking Lego nerd. So I love the Lego stuff. Good to see you, Corn Diff. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for the support. Glad to have you. I'm going to try going with this a little bit more, but this video is getting cringy because, again, there is some truth to, like, the millionaires won't leave, but also at the same rate, if they can. Look, dude, I'm not even a millionaire. I'm a dude in Minnesota going, you know, if some of this parents' rights going out the window stuff starts happening here, guess who's moving to Florida? Okay? Guess who's taking his daughter and moving the fuck to Florida?
Also, totally shreds on the guitar.
So my research draws on confidential access to IRS tax returns filed by every top income earner in the country. That's 45 million tax returns filed by people who make $1 million a year or more.
And this is Jeff Seal, a comedian and video journalist who does an amazing Peter Falk impression. Really, it's...
No, he doesn't. He is not a comedian because none of this is funny. He's a photojournalist because, well, he needs a job. And he can go Peter Falk himself. That is a horrible impression. And I've gone as far as I can with this. This fucking thing is pissing me off. I'm going to leave. This was supposed to be a fun video. Or maybe cringy. Calling the rich out on their bluff. You know what the best part is?
Top notch. Like
you know what the best part is if you call them on their bluff and they weren't bluffing, what's your plan? Because again, you don't have an actual solution. The apparent problem is you don't have enough of the rich people's money. Again, I don't know how taking money from the rich stops the people stealing from the stores and stuff. And yeah, well, whatever. That's enough of that bullshit. We've got a show to do. And we're gonna do it, by God.
Weird flex, but okay.
Thank you. You know, I like to keep it real. Plan is to put all the homeless people on rich guys' property. You know, I hate that opinion for one reason. I feel like the rich people, well, actually, no, I could be wrong about that. In places like liberal New York, maybe it's not the case. But I feel like a lot of the rich people aren't in favor of the de-policing stuff. Could be a write-off. Oh, maybe. But either way, like I said, if you can move, you will. That's the thing. The thing that New York doesn't want to admit, they might have these people over a barrel to a degree, but at the same rate, there's only so much you can fuck them before they're going to say, no, enough's enough. And I'm not saying that maybe the wealthy people shouldn't pay more, but I'm also saying there's probably a lot of mismanagement of the money by the government that is, again, fisting the idea that rich people need to pay more money. And like I said, we've got an interesting story about some of that later. Let's get into this next one that we have, though. So let's keep the show moving because we're having a great time. Hope you are, too. Glad to be back. Is this thing? Oh, it is. I might have to use the other one, too, to get it to stick all the way. Or, you know what? We can just we can set you like that. Maybe that's better. There we go. We got a little toy from our friend Sherry. We got a little light that I can't really get over here because the cord isn't long enough right now. But we got a little Deadpool LED light that's fun, and this little guy. I guess this is something you mount in your car, but I was like, fuck it, we're putting him on the show. So, heard you just got out of the slammer. Good to see you're doing well, man. Thank you, Angry Saxon. Yeah, wasn't the slammer. Was the intensive care ER neurological wing. Just tense observation 2 days. Is good. It's a little rough, little touch and go. Sunday night in particular, there were questions of like how this was going to end. But fortunately, everything got really figured out quick, and we were able to get something in there to prevent anything from getting worse. So we're on the mend. Finishing our drug regimens, now in the out of the hospital phase, and knock on press board. It's all up from here. Okay, thank you very much for the support. We've had a great time with the show. Thank you if you're watching over on Rumble. We love having our audience on Rumble. We've got the Rumble chat up in the window over here, so if you type it, we will see it. Our next story that we're going to get into is kind of fucked up. I'm going to be honest. And as we are getting like 10 minutes into the second hour, I may skim a few of these just because some of these are, well, this one in particular, this one's rough. Driver intentionally hits Westlake High students, killing one after Walmart stabbing, authorities say. A Ventura County man was arrested Wednesday on suspicion of plowing a car into a group of teenagers Tuesday afternoon near Westlake High School, killing one after a stabbing at a Walmart in Simi Valley. The investigation, including evidence at the scene and witness statements, led authorities to conclude the crash was intentional, Ventura County Sheriff's Captain William Hutton said. Austin Ellis, 24, was booked into custody at the Ventura County main jail around 5 a.m. on 7 felony counts, including attempted robbery, resisting an executive officer, attempted murder, burglary, and 2 counts of exhibiting a firearm in a threatening manner, Hutton said. Because, you know, he just didn't want to leave anything off. It's like, if you're going to do it, get it done, you know? John Hahn saying, you look like a couple days at a bathhouse better. Don't worry, your audience doesn't judge. Well, that's, it's just sometimes it's nice to hang out with some dudes in a steam room, That's called... It's called being a people person. I'm a man of the people. I try to do a show for the people. But what kind of person would I be if I sat in my house all day? I'd be fucking, I'd be what? I'd be Howard Stern, only not as talented and successful. Well, actually, I won't say the talented part anymore. I feel like I can do better than Stern nowadays. I mean, I can't hold a candle to him in his heyday. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, no, I got you. You're a crotchety old dude who's afraid to go outside. Anyways, so, yes, the Ventura County... Thank you for the 100 bits, Wilmer Autotech with the sticker. Let's check where we're at on the party thing just so we know. 300 bits in, it's a ways off. We're not going to worry about it. Thank you very much for that immense support we've had today. Thank you all so much. All right, so 24, booked into county main jail around 5 a.m., 7 felony counts. Bail is currently set for $5 million. No court date is set, Hutton said. The crash was reported just before 2:40 p.m. on Lakeview Canyon Road in Thousand Oaks and involved a vehicle that police say was used by the stabbing suspect. The vehicle struck a group of children, including a 15-year-old boy and 2 girls ages 16 and 15, sheriff's officials said. The 15-year-old male student died at a local hospital, officials said. He was identified as Wesley Welling of Thousand Oaks, the Ventura County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed. Wesley, a 9th grade student at Westlake, was waiting for a bus home when he and the other students were struck. The driver was detained at the scene and then taken to a hospital, officials said. A white sedan was left lying on its roof in the roadway, which was expected to be closed for several hours. The crash came sometime after the suspect was allegedly involved in stabbing in a Simi Valley in a domestic incident in Camarillo, according to police. On Tuesday afternoon, Simi Valley police were called to Walmart in the 250 block. The employee was taken to the hospital in unknown condition. The suspect then traveled to Camarillo, was involved in an argument with a family member, or with family members, that did not result in injuries before driving to Thousand Oaks. I was walking with friends, and I think I was turned around at the moment, and then the next moment, I think I hear like a very loud, higher screeching. Eric Burr, a Westlake student, told the TV. It sounded like the car was on the sidewalk, and I heard people screaming and running, and I turned around, and I just see a big white car barreling towards me, and there's debris flying everywhere. During this time of unimaginable loss, our thoughts and prayers. All right, so yeah, that's We are as a tight-knit community. Do we have a picture of this asshole? Why can't we have a picture of this motherfucker? I want to see this douche noozle. So, yeah, apparently you're pissed off, so you just decide to mow down a bunch of kids? What the fuck? I don't think they were rioting in Chicago because of me. I don't know if I have a Chicago riot story, but I'm pretty sure they're not rioting because of me. So we've got a couple of stories to do. This one, this one's funny to me. A luxury lingerie brand that uses the slogan "By Women for Women" is using a non-binary man to promote its products. So again, ladies, and this is from the Post Millennial on Twitter. They posted this on Twitter. Let's pull this up. Oh wait, nope, this is Post Millennial just from the thing. This wasn't even just on Twitter. Let's just so the luxury lingerie brand By Women for Women, or WIFM, launches an ad campaign featuring a non-binary male in bra and panties. I don't know if I want to show it because I think it could be problematic. But let's just say it's not good. So the luxury brand Honey Bridget defended their use of the non-binary model Jake Dupree in an Instagram post on Wednesday. By the way, Jake Dupree might be non-binary, but he looks about as washboard fucking Abercrombie and Fitch dude as you can. Just add eyeliner. So, fucking okay. So the company that used the slogan "By Women for Women" made an update to the post saying that they support the LGBTQ plus community, women, and anyone who wants to feel fabulous in our lingerie. Honey Bridget fosters an inclusive and diverse environment, they continued. While thoughtful and constructive discussions are important to push culture forward, hate speech and bullying will not be tolerated on our channels. Comments of this negative nature will be deleted. They then shut off comments for the post. Because you knew how it would go. Nobody was going to be in favor of this. We weren't in favor of it with Dylan Mulvaney. Again, you guys are shoving this shit down our throats, and most of us are like, go fuck yourselves, we don't care. Oh. Since the backlash to the post, Honey Bridget has changed their slogan across social media platforms to "a luxury lingerie brand for all." According to a report from the Daily Wire, this isn't the first time the company has worked with a male in their campaign. In June of 2022, the brand used a photo of Carmen Carrera to announce their intention to be supportive of LGBTQIA plus community. The ad read, "Stand out, stand proud," in celebration of Pride Month. Honey Bridget is donating $10,000 to the nonprofit National Center for Transgender Equality. Honey Bridget is proud to support the work they do that helps so many LGBTQIA plus community. The post with Dupree is noticeably missing the company's from the company's Twitter page, but user Rita Pani posted a screenshot that had been viewed by over 900,000 people. Content creator Sydney Watson asked, "Why is a man who does not have breasts wearing a bra?" in response. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm safe to show this on the screen. Like, this dude's got like full on ladies lingerie. He's wearing it to the nines. But again, why do you need a bra? Like, I get it. It's lingerie. It's sexy. It's kinky. It's to make you feel sexy. But the bra actually serves a purpose, too. It's not just there as accoutrement. All right? It's kind of like why guys wear boxer briefs. Hold the junk in place, okay? Just fucking keep your balls in control. Wash your balls. Oh, God. I have got to get that drop. Just relax your anus. Fucking I need that as a drop. I should have put that on the board. Problematic. More like bonerific. Dude, I wish I could show the pictures. I am a little trigger shy since they pulled my Friday video. YouTube pulled the Friday video. So I'm a little worried about going too far on all this. The company, founded in 2006 by Eloise Monahan, was sold to Playboy magazine in June of 2021.
Cheer 100, glad to see you made it out of the spittle alive.
The spittle. Oh, the hospital. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Bud Britches. DO18 saying if Amaranth can show her twat, then a man should be able to show hit assets. Look, I'm not saying that a man shouldn't be able to wear lingerie or whatever. I'm just saying I don't know if I should air those pictures on the YouTube and the Twitch. Like, you can look it up. It's not a hard thing. The luxury lingerie brand thing. I mean, you can look it up. It's pretty easy to find. But overall, the company was sold to Playboy. The CEO, Ben Kahn, said at the time, "I've been enormously impressed by Eloise and the rest of Honey Bridget team and the organic, rapid growth they've driven. This acquisition is expected to further our mission to become the leading pleasure and leisure lifestyle platform and our commitment to deliver long-term value to our shareholders." Again, I don't think you're going to do it by ostracizing women. As a lingerie brand, I feel like that's a worse move than the Bud Light thing. Because, like, beer drinkers are dumb. But what are you going to do? Are they going to go buy someone else's bras that you're secretly making and selling? I don't see how that goes your way. It really won't. It won't. So, you may have heard about this story. There was a picture in the thumbnail, but I've got to do it because I didn't get to it on Friday, and by God, I fucking need to cover this because it makes me laugh my balls off. Arnold Schwarzenegger. We remember old Arnold. Everybody remember? Oh, California. Put the cookie down. Yeah, good times. Well, Arnold isn't one of these people to just sit on his laurels when shit's going wrong in his neighborhood. He's gonna fucking do something about it. So he posted a video on Twitter. We'll show the post of his video, and then we'll talk about what actually happened. The post is only a minute long, and it is all about Arnold doing the work.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Everyone's so happy. Yeah, you're fixing the road. Woo! Yay!
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy. I can't believe it. By the way, you look like you're doing a real shit job there. No offense. You're just shuffling around loose asphalt. Where do we get the steamrolling part in here?
3 weeks I've been waiting for this hole to be closed.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, you got her vote. All right, I take it back. It wasn't a horrible job. So there we go. That's Arnold doing it for his neighborhood, huh? How is that? Right? So here's how it went. Now, Arnold doesn't like that this shit is happening. Nobody's doing anything about it. God damn it, when he was the governor, shit got done. And so he said, you know what? It's time we do things. The only thing we need now is Chuck Norris to pull up with the steamroller. Well, they did a hard press. I don't know if those were actually heated, but they did a hard press with those little press things. But anyways, let's read into this. So the pothole they filled in, because, again, everyone in the community was sick of the pothole, and he wanted to do something about it because, God damn it, it's got to get done. Lab Glass saying I love the porno music. Yeah, the porno music was a nice touch. They fucked up that hole. The location is not a pothole, a city spokesman told the outlet. It's a service trench that relates to an active, permitted work being performed at the location by South California Gas, who expects the work to be completed by the end of May. Oh, fucking A. So, he accidentally filled in a service trench that he mistook for a pothole in his Los Angeles neighborhood, the city says. The Terminator actor posted a video on Twitter of himself filling the hole in the road saying, I always say, let's not complain, let's do something. Here you go. Oh, we didn't have that video. We had the porn video. We've got more than that? Oh, never mind. Today the whole neighborhood has been upset about this. Today, after the whole neighborhood has been upset about this giant pothole that's been screwing up cars and bicycles for weeks, I went out with my team and fixed it. I always say, let's not complain. Let's do something about it. Here you go. All right, so yeah, and then it was, again, very, very, very pornographic. All right. So there we go with that. We have that. And Schwarzenegger unintentionally filled a trench that was purposely created by South California Gas, the city of Los Angeles said. The location is a utility trench that relates to active permitted work being done. Again, I feel like he didn't look into this. And here's the other problem. He fixed this pothole in his neighborhood. Is he going to start just taking on all the potholes? Is he going to terminate bad roads in California? Are we going to lose that shit? Are we going to finally do something about any of that? Or are we just going to twist our dicks? What are we doing here, my friend? I just kind of feel like this whole thing was a reach around. You know? That's all I'm saying. I think it was there. There we go. But no, the lady driving by just sees him filling in her pothole, and she's so happy. And she's like, oh.
You're not a fucking legend.
All righty. So, yeah, that was great, Arnold. Way to go. Wait a minute. What? Blizzard Report, Duffy. All right. I don't know where that is. That was a sports thing. We've apparently lost it. We're going to get rid of it because we're into the second hour. We still haven't. Would have been better if he said, oh, yeah, we already got that. So, yeah, thank you for being part of the show. We've got the Rumble chat up. Thank you for being part of the show on Rumble. Thank you for being part of the show on YouTube and Twitch. We've got all the chats up. Anything you say, we will read or see. And someone else bringing up a very good point. They're saying that maybe for this, Arnold, they're suggesting perhaps for Arnold. Where are we?
Twist his dick!
Alrighty. So I've got a video for you guys of John Fetterman. Now, I am on the fence about ragging on John Fetterman. On one hand, I feel like what has been done to one John Fetterman has largely been the Democratic Party saying, hey, you got to do this for the team. But on the other hand, I'm also saying, but he fucking did it. He ran for the gig. He took the gig. I don't know how I feel about it. Shout out to David Chandler, brother. Thank you for the sub. God bless. Yeah, Rusty Grammar. Thank you, David Chandler. As somebody's saying about David Chandler... I love that drop. All right, so let's check out one John Fetterman talking in the Senate now that he's returned, again, I don't think he should be in. I don't like that they're, this is the same thing that, like, the Republicans did when they blocked, like, Obama getting to pick, like, Supreme Court judges or whatever. So they stacked it for Trump to be able to get to pick a bunch. Like, this is that same kind of shit. I don't like it on this side either. I think George Santos should be out for his vagrant, blatant lying and bullshit. I think most politicians should be held accountable for that. But I think, like, this kind of shit, like, no, just holding him in there till you get a seat, like an automatic fill it with your side of the party seat. Do you still have a shot of the trench? Shot of what trench? Oh, you mean the one that Arnold filled? We can pull that back up. Here we go. Here, we can watch his highly pornographic trench filling video one more time. No, I don't want the weather. I don't want that pop-up shit. Fucking... Fill that trench, Arnold! Yeah! Kindergarten cop, don't stop!
You're welcome. You're welcome. You have to do it yourself. I mean, this is crazy. For 3 weeks I've been waiting for this hole to be closed.
For 3 weeks I've been waiting for this hole to be closed. Wait a minute, go back.
You're welcome. You have to do it yourself. I mean, this is crazy.
Arnold? Could you turn around and see the sign sitting behind you? That is an LA DWP sign, which I'm guessing means Department of Water and Power. That is literally a sign meaning... Toastmaster. Fucking legend. I used to work road construction, can you tell? Again, that is, again, and here's the other thing. Look at this. Nice gate on your house there. I love that, a real open neighborhood. It's got private gates on all their homes, so that way, yeah, you know, don't worry, I'm not doing any real work. It's just a photo op. Yeah, he's not doing any real work. He's just shoveling shit around, and then he pushed down on the press thing. He did the press. Again, the big problem here is, guys, you should have looked into it, or at least paid attention to your surroundings. I hope the city fucking billed him for this shit.
For 3 weeks I've been waiting for this hole to be closed.
Thank you. Bye.
For 3 weeks I've been waiting for this hole to be closed. And she doesn't care. She doesn't pay attention to politics. She doesn't know what's going on. She's like, hey, thank you. You made my life easier. I don't give a shit about other people. Only me. Goodbye. Fucking white lady. You look like that's kind of hard on you, homie. Is age being a thing? I will say they did a relatively good job. They did fill it in pretty decently, and then they're covering it up with some dirt. I don't know how important that part is. Maybe that helps with, like, getting rid of the tackiness of the asphalt. I don't know. But, again, you've been waiting 3 weeks for the hole to be filled. There's... potholes, turr! Oh, they did 2 potholes apparently. I don't know. Whatever. At any rate, yeah, like I said, they weren't supposed to do that. That was that pothole would there for it wasn't even a pothole. That was literally they cut up section of ground. It was actually kind of, controlled. Potholes terminated. Right. Hasta la vista, pothole. So, like I said, our next story that we're going to get into, or maybe we should give it a minute in case anyone else has any more to say about the Arnold Schwarzenegger pothole. Schwarzenegger, I said Schwarzenegger. God, his last name is problematic. Oh. And I dropped my lighter. That's more problematic. I have no idea where it went. That's life for you. Oh, there it is. Fuck me running. This is such a shit show. God damn it, Johnny. What are you doing? It's our first day back and we're blowing it. Alrighty, so let's get lucky day. Let's get into this next story. So Fetterman's back in the Senate chairing a Senate subcommittee. And this was his opening statement. Again, I feel like at a certain point, anyone on any side of the aisle saying that this dude should not be evicted of his seat immediately for his own health and just open it up. I don't care that you might not get your majority, but the fact that it's like we're going to literally put this man's life on the line and like he's going along with it, so I don't feel too bad for him. But at the same rate, it's just like, no, this is the problem with politics. The fact that you guys will denounce Santos for being a horrible thing and the Republicans are horrible for not kicking out Santos, but you won't let this guy quit because you need him to hold that seat down for you because you're all a bunch of pieces of shit. And again, I just feel like, I don't know. Today I'm on a let's make the government pay kind of thing. Like, how about they get held responsible for once? Just maybe, just... I know it's a pipe dream, but come on. How about just for a little bit, we just, I don't know, hold them accountable. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for anything unjust, just asking for justice.
I call to this hearing of the U.S. Senate Subcommittee on Food and Nutrition, Specialty Crops, Organics, and Research to order. Chairwoman Stabenow. And Ranking Member Kuzma.
Thank you for the applause sticker and the 100 bits. Again, this is rough.
Thank you so much for coming. I thank you for your leadership on this committee, and I look forward to working with you to pass a farm bill. A farm bill that works for small farmers, rural communities.
Oh, this is painful. By the way, one question. This isn't really a dig on him, but does this guy kind of look like Matt's retarded cousin? Because he's kind of sounding like it. Like I love Matt Posen. But I feel like if he had, a quasi-tard, member in his family, I feel like this is where it's at. I kind of feel like there's a semblance of, I don't know, it seems familiar.
Communities and hungry Americans. I would also like to thank my ranking member, Senator Braun.
Did you say raking or ranking? Was he raking? Wait a minute. Reiki? What are we talking about? Hold on.
Ranking member, Senator Braun. I look forward to working closely with you. SNAP is one of the most effective programs to fight hunger and poverty in the country.
No, it's not. The problem with SNAP is that the groceries you can get in bulk and the things that people buy with SNAP aren't healthy. Because there is no incentivization for eating healthy. There's no setup to eat healthy. So people can buy whatever they want. They buy fat, sugary foods. They become fat, sugary people. SNAP is not helpful in that regard. Eating empty calories and garbage food isn't helpful. The problem is the SNAP program, again, it's the best we have, but let's be honest, I've been on it. Just saying.
In my time and effort in IFAS, as the mayor of Braddock to lieutenant governor to now, I have heard from Pennsylvanians about...
Why does this sound so disjointed? You're talking about people you've worked with, and it's like, I feel like you're reading a, like, am I wrong? Does this dude not sound like he's doing like a class history report that he literally wrote like 2 hours ago, and now he's trying to like wing it as he kind of, goes along? He didn't really put in all the research effort. He just kind of did the base level thing, and now he's just kind of trying to get through it. Again, I see this guy here going through this, and I'm like, honestly, why is he in this job? This is another thing where it's the Sam Britton thing. It's this guy isn't qualified. He was put in there for a reason that has nothing to do with qualification and everything to do with a box that he checked. He checked the Democratic box because we couldn't have a Republican or, God forbid, an independent. We might have a functional government if we had to work together. We can't mire you in stagnation and ruin your cities with garbage policies if we have people that we don't, have on our payroll. So again, shame on Democrats.
Their support for a SNAP. Hunger is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. It's all of our issue that we have to take it on.
Let me get to lab glass thing. I actually like Santos. His lies haven't cost me money, unlike the rest of the liars there. I would say this. The reason I don't like Santos, his lies are so lazy that I'm like, no, this is, like, you didn't even try. You just blatantly lie. And you just blatantly do bullshit. And you said when you got caught, kind of lying about everything that you campaigned on, that you were like, well, I'm not going to seek re-election and all that stuff. I'm just going to serve my one term. It's like, nah, I changed my mind. Again, no, I agree that the rest of the people in government are a bunch of liars and crooks too. But I'm saying, let's start with Santos and work our way up. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, let's start with Santos and let's get all the way to McConnell. Let's start bringing all of the politicians in on, some investigations about, what exactly have you done for the country, not just yourself. Pretty sure he draws a 6-figure salary, so he is costing you money, says Toastmaster. Oh, yeah, he's definitely costing you money. He's a paid government employee. They haven't denied his checks at all. He's still making money. Plus, he's got all that extra money he got to make from stealing from vets and shit. Or maybe not stealing from vets, but fucking over one vet trying to get a dog, which is, again, still really, really fucked up. But yeah, anyways. Jesus, Johnny, are you saying it's not okay to get grape soda with fried chicken with SNAP benefits? Bruh. I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm saying if that's the food you're getting, are we really helping people with hunger? If the food has little to no nutritional value, have we solved a problem or just passed it down the road? I ask you. As a simple man asking a question, I ask you. Speaking of asking, what's up, Fetterman?
We need to come together and stop playing political games with Americans' access to food.
Yeah, you know what would help with stopping playing political games? Appointing people who are medically unfit to a job because, you know, we need them to fill a seat because of their letter next to their name. DeHatter, hello. How's you today? You know, Twitch TOS doesn't allow showing asshole on screen. Well, I don't think I have an asshole on screen. I mean, if you mean that guy's an asshole, haha. But thank you, DeHatta. Welcome to the show. Very funny.
Americans like chair about Chloe Jor from the north to the town of North.
Oh, Jesus. What? Minute 35 in, I'm going to say this. Bravo for getting this far, but if you're fatiguing and you're getting mental exhaustion and it's tongue-tying you at a minute and a half in, look, no offense, man. This is just not a job for you. This is like asking me to be a fucking marathon runner. Okay? Do I want to do it? Sure. Is it in the cards? No. Not even that. We'll lower the ball. This is asking me to work the mail room. You know, just, hey, how about once a day you load up the cart and you deliver everyone's mail? Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it.
Like chair about Chloe Jor from the north to the town of Northeast in Pennsylvania.
Look at the guy behind him trying to figure out what the fuck he's saying. Look at this dude on the left discerning what's going on here. All right, so, oh, and nice gauge replacements. Fucking douche canoe.
Americans like chair about Chloe Jor from the north to the town of Northeast in Pennsylvania.
He has no idea what was just said, and I know that because I have no idea what was just said. P. Salty saying, I could carry you, you gimp cunt. Is he speaking Bidenese? I have no idea what he's speaking. All I know is it's not English. It is not English. And this is a minute and a half in. All right. I will say this video isn't interrupted or cut or anything. So this dude is doing his best. But at a minute and a half in, we're starting to have trouble. Brought to you by Carl's Jr., says Laughing Lions. Thank you on the Rumble there. Laughing Lions with the Carl's Jr. remark. Brown Candy with some emotes on the emote wall. Good to see you, Brown Candy. Good to be back. Welcome back to the show. We're glad to be giving you one. We'll be going till 5:30, and then I'm going out tonight to the Keller. And hopefully, if I haven't scared her off, hopefully my sister is going to come up to St. Cloud and come perform at the Keller. She's been talking about wanting to do stand-up comedy. And so I said, hey, come perform at the Keller with me. I'm going back, and I think it'd be fun if you came too. So she's going to be there. It'll be fun. Agree at Battle Brothers Zeo seems to be a common theme in that department. What Battle Brothers Zeo say? Where did I miss Battle Brothers Zeo's comment? Rusty Grammar, Battle Brothers Zeo. Oh, anyone who voted for Fetterman because he's not a Republican needs to be put back in a psych ward. The problem with that is, though, you have that on both sides of the fence. You have people who vote based on a helicopter at the bottom of the screen. Anyways, so back in what? Debatable. Anyways, how could you justify voting for Dr. Oz either? I'm not saying that there necessarily was a good choice in that race. I'm saying that the Democrats couldn't put anyone better than Fetterman in place. I feel like maybe seriously redos should be a thing. But yeah, so a plant would be better. He is a plant. The dude's a vegetable. This is a kumquat with glasses holding a seat till August, so that way they can get a special appointee, and then they can appoint someone who's capable of doing the job, but maybe nobody would vote for, but at least they, again, still have the right letter next to the name, and they'll play the game. Reduce like the science. It all comes back to Orange Man bad. Anyone but Trump, crowd fucked over the entire country. Partially. I will say this. Trump isn't everything. Like, there's a lot of what we're going on with now because of stuff Trump did. But I mean, I will say definitely when compared to Biden's handling of stuff, I'd say maybe having left Trump in office maybe wouldn't have been worse. I don't think it really would have. Mitt Romney, Orange Man bad was originally a Mitt Romney thing. Rhinos. Well, Mitt Romney is a Mormon, and I don't know if you know this, but Mormons are Mormons.
It tells me that his victim was skimming, which was when somebody stole money. It tells me that his victim was skimming, which was when somebody stole money, and he.
This dude is honestly trying to decipher what the fuck he's talking about, and I have to say, I don't know what's more entertaining. Watching Fetterman trying to do this, or watching this dude trying to decipher Fetterman.
Relied from its SNAP EBT. Mr. Jor is not the first Pennsylvanian I've heard this from. I fear he won't be the last. And I will work in this farm bill to modernize SNAP to work to recipients in the 21st century. I look forward to hearing.
This is a whole room full of people who are very, very uncomfortable right now. P. Salty, is this Fetterman today? I don't know if this was Fetterman today or this morning or yesterday. This was, I know Zoom. They are trash holes. I have no idea what you're talking about. I told my wife I was going to try to do a tight 5-minute set. She said, it's about time you go longer than 30 seconds. Aha! Finally, the hospital got a lightning strike that allowed him to get back to Senate. No, I mean, I don't know if you know this. I don't think he got that lightning strike. I think they got him like on like a bicycle charger kind of thing, like someone pedaled for a while. Did he just learn to read or did he forget? He's having difficulty with the speech hearing recognition centers in his brain. So he has to read stuff, but even then, he can't exactly hear what he's saying, so he's trusting what he's saying is right. And as we can tell, it doesn't always work out. Again, I think it was right here.
We need to come together and stop playing political games with Americans' access to food. Americans like about Chloe Jor from the north to the town of Northeast
from the north in the town of Northeast. What? Wait a minute. For who? Wait, who now? Who are we talking about?
About Chloe Jor from the
Chloe Jor?
The town of Northeast in Pennsylvania.
Again, dude on the left, you are not selling this at all. You're like, is he saying words? What the fuck is going on right now? The dude in the background looks like he's on an acid trip, and he's like, what's happening right now? Quit burning down our beef and poultry farms, then, fucktards, said Rusty Grammar. Yeah, I feel like the government talking about food insecurity. I'm like, well, you guys are kind of making it worse.
Tells me that his victim was skimming, which was when somebody stole money, and he relied from its SNAP EBT. Mr. Jor is not the first Pennsylvanian I've heard this from. I fear he won't be the last.
He isn't the first Pennsylvanian that you've heard from accused of skimming. And I fear he will not be the last. All right, look. I'm not trying to doubt Mr. sure. But how did we clear and clarify that he wasn't skimming? Did we actually address whether or not the skimming happened? I'm curious about the skimming. I would I'd hate to think that you know, he's sitting there crying about this, but meanwhile he's in any game if someone walks up to him and says, "Hey,
I'd buy that for $1.
fucking pencils have skimmed often, just saying. Oh, Rusty Grammar, we want them to keep burning them down so we can raise the price of chicken to $10 a pound and we collect on insurance. It's kind of lightning.
And I will work in this farm bill to modernize SNAP to work to...
By the way, here's another problem I have with that. SNAP being tied into a farm bill. There's a whole bunch of shit that you work into this stuff that has nothing to do with this shit. And it's just, oh, we're gonna change this farm bill, and it's all about SNAP. It also happens to include some stuff about solar power and forcing you to, you know, give up gas stoves and trying to make cars illegal unless they require you to buy a Tesla. But don't worry, we're not going to talk about those. This is about SNAP. If you don't agree with this farm bill, you hate hungry children. They do that with everything. Oh, yes, they absolutely do, SS Stern. But that's one of the things I'm calling out on this right now is where he's like, and that's why I will fight for this farm bill and SNAP. And I'm like, dude, you're too stupid, I think, to know what's going into all this, but damn. K-Fawn, I'm buying you a freeze dryer. Fuck you, pores, and your... I'm buying a freeze dryer. Fuck you, pores, and your food insecurities. Oh, fuck. I will say, there is a lot of weird shit happening with the food and stuff, but this SNAP stuff is crazy. But more importantly than anything, this room is silent, and the faces are not ones of even just like happy he's here. Like everybody here feels like we're all watching the same thing. We're watching a poor, mentally deficient person who's gone through all this shit go through this job because, again, he has the right letter next to his name and he needs to hold the seat long enough to make sure it stays with the party. Ugh. P. Salty. Oh, come on. He's not stupid. He's just incompetent.
For the love of God!
All right. So, again, nobody here looks comfortable. Patton Oswalt certainly looks like he could do anything to be anywhere else. Fucking this whole group behind him just does not look enthused. Mr. James Whiteford is, I don't know if he's just happy there's another bald man here or what, but he's
recipients in the 21st century. I look forward to hearing from you, your witness on this Neutrogen assistance on the Farm Bill, and I will now turn to Senator Braun for any opening comments that he would like to make.
And so that's the end of that. Again, dude, I hear you. We just need to snap your fingers and do your stuff. Oh. Rusty Grammar sounds like a dumb motherfucker to me, or is he experiencing mental difficulties? He's having a lot of mental difficulties because the guy had a stroke or some shit and it fucked him up and he's just not back to that level. A round of applause quietly. I don't think they even gave him a round of applause. Again, the room, like, I get it. This is a boring procedural thing, but the room was like, dude, you don't got this. Like, nobody felt confident in there. No one looked like they felt confident in anything he said. It's just, again, I think maybe, fucking, well, actually, I don't think maybe. I believe party politics be damned. I am tired of us doing stuff in the government based on what's best for the two parties. I think fuck the two parties. We need more parties. We need third and fourth parties. We got to get back to a point in time where you guys actually have to work together and fucking figure shit out and not just be like, I'm pushing my ideals and anyone who doesn't agree with me is a Nazi. I'm pushing trans shit on children, all right? And if you don't agree with it, I have one question for you. Oh, Jesus, really? Good little Nazis not there?
God, he...
You just don't turn it off!
When did I get rid of... Oh, shit. He's reading like a giant third grader. He's reading like something. I wouldn't disagree on the third grader comment. Just saying. All right, so that's Fetterman. So glad we've got that going for us. Again, thank you everyone watching on the Rumble. If you're enjoying the show, feel free to glove it up and all that good stuff. Give it the likes on the YouTube and the Twitch. Thank you for all of it. We're gonna keep going again for another. What is it? That would be, and then 20 and 30. Got another hour and 50 minutes that we've got on the show for you. We're going to do all of that. We already have 4 parties in America. The problem is the other 2 attract the fringe of the fringe. Yes, the other 2 attract the fringe of the fringe. They also have no real power. They have no real say. We need like independent parties, like multiple independent parties. I honestly believe we should stop doing the whole you get to pick your VP. I feel like you should have to run a VP and you should have to take the top votes. If we vote for that guy as vice president, we vote for that guy as president, and you guys aren't on the same party, guess you're going to have to learn to work together. Good day, game, says P. Salty. Alrighty, you got to go? Well, we enjoy having you. How are you doing? Says you lost. Oh, you're talking to game. You lost the game. How are you doing? If you're asking me, I'm doing great. Glad to have you on the show. Thank you for being here. We've got to get into our second hour stories. We haven't even loaded those up. And it's been a day, I'll tell you. So let's go ahead and clear these out for our first hour. We've had an amazing amount of support today, so thank you so much for that. Thank you for everyone watching on the Rumble, on the YouTube, or the Twitch. And, of course, you have all of the sound drops and stuff at your disposal. Let's get these stories loaded up. I'll drop my audio for a bit, so maybe don't do any of those sound drop things. We've got a story about 2 Texas cheerleaders who got shot in a parking lot for attempting to get in the wrong car. A lot of stuff about guns in the second hour. The big part of the title was our return, and I was like, and just in time for them to take your guns, because again, it's weird. Alrighty. So it's a lot of stories recently about inappropriate guns being used, like people just jumping the gun, hair trigger shit. The stuff I said I was worried about happening with the more hey, concealed carry is like a natural right and you shouldn't have to apply for it. I'm like, yeah, but I'm worried people are jumping. And it's either I'm right or this is a government psyop. But one of the two is happening. So this first story that we'll get in here, yo, sweet living room. Yeah, Danger Bear Wolf Turtle, it's nice. That's how it used to be. The president runner-up became VP. Ah, dude, wouldn't that be hilarious? Donald Trump as Biden's VP? I would sign up for that shit show. Now, Donald, you gotta understand, All right, now I'm in charge, okay? When you call me a cuck, it undermines me. Joe, I'm sorry, but you're just a giant. I'm sorry. That would have been funny. I would have been in favor of that shit. Alrighty, so let's... Just in time, he's just Case's prettier cousin. And Harvey all saying hello, everyone. Welcome, Harvey. Welcome to the show. So let's get into this story now. 2 Texas cheerleaders shot in a parking lot after almost getting into the wrong car. I don't know how I would react if cheerleaders tried to get in my car, but I don't think wanting to shoot them would be a thing. I think just saying, hey, dude, wrong car, get out. Like, I feel like the shooting comes when they don't leave. But at any rate, let's get in on this. A man in Texas shot and wounded 2 cheerleaders when one almost got into his car by mistake, according to officials and local media reports. The shootings of Peyton Washington and her Woodlands Elite Cheer Company teammate Heather Roth came 3 days after 20-year-old Caitlin Gillis was shot dead in New York when the car she was riding in pulled into the driveway of a wrong address. 2 days before that, 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was shot and injured in Kansas City, Missouri by a man whose doorbell he rang after going to the wrong address to pick up siblings. The 3 cases have cast a worldwide spotlight on U.S. gun culture. In Texas, Roth, Washington, and 2 teammates reportedly drove 3 times each week from Round Rock near Austin to Oak Ridge outside Houston to practice with the Woodlands Elite team. The round trip is about 360 miles. The girls used the parking lot of a grocery store in Elgin near Round Rock as a carpool meeting point. After midnight on Tuesday, Roth got out of a friend's car and opened the door to a vehicle that resembled the one she had left parked there, Houston TV station KTRK reported. Roth said she was alarmed to find a man in the passenger seat, so she went back to her friend's car. The man came up to them. Roth rolled down the window and apologized and explained her mistake. Roth rolled down the window to apologize and explain her mistake. The man pulled a gun and fired into the car, striking both girls, Roth told KRTK. Roth had a graze wound that was treated at the scene, and Washington was shot in the back of the leg. Peyton opens the door, and she starts throwing up blood, Roth told KTRK. First responders flew Washington to the hospital. Her spleen was removed, and she was scheduled for more surgeries to repair damage to multiple organs, a coach said on Instagram on Tuesday. In a statement, Elgin police said they identified the shooter as Pedro Tello Rodriguez Jr. The 25-year-old was charged with deadly conduct, a felony which could carry up to 20 years in prison and a maximum fine of $10,000. Woodlands Elite requested prayers for Roth, Washington, and 2 teammates who were also shot at the school. The school also set up a GoFundMe campaign to help cover Washington's medical expenses, noting that she will have a long road to recovery. The campaign has raised more than $66,000 by Wednesday. Before her shooting, Washington found success in competitive cheerleading, despite only having 1 lung. Really? Come on! K-Font, I got a Roth in my pants. Oh! Worldwide? Nope. I don't know, P. Salty. This is not shit. Yesterday, I gave my sister a ride to the post office. She went in, then came out and got into the wrong car. They laughed about it. And then P. Salty saying, SS Stern, that's what regular people do. Yeah, I feel like this guy's response was well beyond not normal. Because, again, she immediately realized it was the wrong car and left. Like, I don't know. What the are you worried about, man? Alrighty, before shooting. And again, one lung. Ugh. Poor lady. Alrighty, so Lynn Shearer told KWK, adding that it showed how she's a fighter. She's very strong. Washington was due to participate in cheerleading world events in Florida this weekend, which Shearer said was the only title Washington had not won at her current level. She has signed to join the acrobatic and tumbling team at Baylor University. Its coach, Felicia Mulkey, visited her in the hospital. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. I want more about the person who did this. We don't get anything on that. In the shooting of Gillis, 65-year-old Kevin Monahan faces a second-degree murder charge. Again, this idea that people went to the wrong address and them's is murdering offenses just kind of seems a bit rich. Oh, shit. I don't know how long this was. Oh, 9 minutes. Good. So she hasn't been waiting for that long. She needs my address. You don't remember where I live anymore? Some family member you are. There you go. Stop bugging me. Alrighty, answer because the state fucking sucks. Oh, man. So, yes, don't worry, guys. We're going to solve it. We're just going to take away all the guns. Whatever you do not give her the wrong one. Jeez. Yeah, no, actually, fucking, you're right. I better double check. Holy shit. Nope. Nope, that's still mine. All right. Hate to have her knock on the wrong door. How dare you? Like, honestly, how bad is society getting that this is happening? Like, I almost want to believe that this is like a government organization or an orchestrated effort, because this is just like society is falling apart if we're at the point of like, hey, you tried to get in my car and then realized that was the wrong vehicle and left. I have to now murder you and your friend, because I can't stand by that. You opened the door. You could have let COVID in. It ain't society. P. Salty saying it ain't society, and SS Stern saying that it's big pharma and antidepressants. I'll say this: when I was in the hospital, we had a good talk about antidepressants, and I told them, with regards to antidepressants, the antidepressants I take, I think, are for other people. They don't actually fix a problem. They just make me easier to put up with, which is fine. I get it. I'm a huge dick. But yeah, so they wanted me on more, and I was like, no, we'll just keep it where it's at. We're not going to lessen it or anything. I'm not saying we should pull it back at all, but I'm just saying that I think we've reached the efficacy we're going to get out of it, and anything else would be pointless. Alrighty, so from California now to Alabama, we've got another super fun story. I should really maybe space this out a little differently. Don't worry, after this, we got a fun one. We got a really, really fun one. Let's get to that. So let's get through this. Ooh, they've got an actual news story on it. We'll do that as opposed to me reading, because I'm not the best reader all the time. I have that Fetterman thing where I shouldn't be in government.
Breaking news at this hour to Alabama teens. Brothers, in fact, are now under arrest in connection with a mass shooting we've been telling you about. It happened at a Sweet 16 party on Saturday. 4 people were killed.
Why do you need to kill people at a Sweet 16 party? What kind of beef do you have? I'm going to wait till the cake is served, and then I'm going to unload on everybody. Happy birthday to you. You're a snitch, you know what we do. The Laughing Lion, anti-big dick pills. That's what's doing it. Too many small dicks in society. That's the problem.
The sad truth is that cock size is the smallest it's ever been in recorded history.
Fucking A right, and we've got to do something, and it starts with just embracing ourselves man to man and saying,
brother, you've got a beautiful cock.
You got a beautiful cock, baby.
Ugh. At least 32 more were injured. 17-year-old Tyreek Muakula and 16-year-old Travis Muakula have been charged with 4 counts of reckless murder. Both teens will be charged as adults.
Reckless murder? What is reckless murder? Is there like controlled murder, like methodical murder? That is so effed off, so sad. Yeah, it is really fucked up to do that, to injure so many people. Again, I really have to know how bad these again. It was a Sweet 16 party. How bad did these girls hurt you? Can you show me on the doll where they chopped off your dick? I mean, I feel like you really overreacted on this one. I'm just saying, it seems like a lot. But again,
Cheer 1000.
Thank you, Laughing Lions, for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much for the support. Amazing support we've had today. Thank you very, very much. I am humbled, honored, and all of the above. And we are very, very grateful. Here we go.
This is Alabama. And when you...
This is Alabama. We're going to take these boys out back, and let me tell you, this ain't going to happen again. Battle Brothers EO sounds like some incel shit. Look. Kinda. I'm going to say kinda. I'm going to say I don't think you're necessarily crushing the puss game if you've got to unload at a Sweet 16 party and take out as many people as possible. I feel like that's somebody who's got some angst and needs to unload. And this is, again, where I'm like, seriously, people, have we forgotten about masturbation?
Ugh.
I feel like as a society, like, especially these two, for them it was, hey, man, jerk it.
Or they're dead.
And look how that went. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like as a society, we got to be like, hey, man, spank the monkey responsibly. All right? Tasteful, loving, intimate relationship porn. None of that creepy shit. Get out of here with that stepsister, stepmom stuff. It's very, very creepy, and quite frankly, it's making your mother uncomfortable. So yeah, maybe just kind of do that. Fucking P. Salty. String these bitches up, you hear? Just to tap on them. I don't know what that one. Nah, just stick to the scat. What?
You pull out a gun and you start shooting people, we're going to put you in jail. Okay? We're going to do that because we're thinking about the families. Somebody's got to start thinking about mom. Because I know I'm tired of it, and everybody behind me's tired of it.
NBC News correspondent Guad Venegas is following all the breaking developments here.
So apparently what he's saying is they've kind of had it with the people hauling off and shooting. Look, you come into our town, even if you're from around here. Did these arms move, or is he static? Because I feel like, yeah, I guess you're just stuck like that. Alrighty. That's all we have. I'm sorry I keep fidgeting with Deadpool. Twitch Tweaker, good to see you. If so, why was the shooter there? Did those girls get shot in the school parking lot? If so, why was the shooter there? No, they were at a Sweet 16 party. These two pulled up on a Sweet 16 party, unloaded, I think killed 4 girls, and then injured like 32 other people. Again, it was just a giant shit show of unloading on a Sweet 16 party. I love the Yanks that talk like that, not gonna lie. The Yanks that talk like what? We gonna, you hear? Oh.
Guad, how were investigators able to track down these 2 teens? And what's the new information that we're learning about them right now?
Peter, investigators have chosen to keep a lot of these details to themselves. They have not.
Because it might look bad given some demographic stuff. And so, since it's an active investigation, and it would be kind of a, let's just say a black mark in our ledger, that we thought it would, it'd be better to hide those facts and just say, look, the important thing is we got them.
Not shared a lot from this investigation. As you mentioned, both of the suspects arrested are teenagers. We know that they are brothers, and they are from a city 30 miles south of Dadeville. They're from Tuskegee, Alabama. Those
This is not getting better. This is not getting better. Gonna get in trouble.
These are the details that we were able to learn from this press conference. During this press conference, reporters did ask if authorities had a motive, if they understood why this happened, and they chose not to respond to that question because they believe keeping these details to themselves is going to be beneficial to their investigation. The district attorney did say that they...
Why do we keep showing the Bank of Dadeville mahogany masterpiece? What the fuck why is this where it happened? So wait a minute, you had your Sweet 16 at the Bank of Dadeville?
We plan to prosecute these 2 suspects as adults. Here's the district attorney speaking today.
We've got a lot more victims in this. We've still got 4 that are in hospital, 4 that are in critical condition. There'll be pending charges coming regarding all those. So when I tell you that this is just the tip of the iceberg and forthcoming charges, literally, we're going to make sure every one of those victims has justice and not just the deceased.
So let's just say there's going to be a list of people waiting to kick these 2 in the balls. Look, I'm not much of an old-time justice kind of feller, but I'm saying in this particular case, I feel like we've got plenty of wood. I mean, don't go there with that. I feel like, we just knocked Deadpool loose. We're going to have to really spend some time later after the show and do better on sticking old Mr. Pool on the thing here. Bring out the GIMP. Wait a minute, what? P. Salty, it was the... Why would you say that? Because there was a bet. Come on. For reporting facts? Oh, yeah, I forgot. It was 2023. Yeah, Rusty Graham. That's where it is. Master Meatball thanking David. Yeah, David's a huge supporter of the show. Very grateful for all the support we've had today, especially from David Chandler and everyone else. Thank you all for the 10 bits, the 5 bits, the sound drops, whatever. Thank you all.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
Now, the only other details we were able to learn from this press conference is that both suspects were arrested last night at about 8 p.m. Other than that, authorities are choosing to keep the rest of the details to themselves, Peter.
Question. Is there a father in the home? Follow-up question. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't. Were they previously known to law enforcement? Sweet 16 party, please. Yeah, dude. Sweet 16 party. A Sweet 16 party. Again, I don't know what beef they had with these ladies, but apparently shit got real and it got solved real quick. And again, I'm making jokes and stuff, but honestly, what kind of a piece of shit do you have to be like, you know what? Sweet 16 party time. They say vengeance is a dish best served cold right before the cake. Fucking Jesus, man.
Got 32 others who were hurt. They're still recovering now.
32 others. So they killed 4 people. They severely wounded 4 people, or 5 people, and those are still in intensive care. But they wounded a total of 32 others. So we have 36 people that took damage in this thing. Again, damn near 40 people. So this was a big Sweet 16 party. I can't believe that you were aiming. Like, why? The shooter was on our radar. FBI every time. Yeah, Stevie J, I'm sure and thank you for being part of the show, Stevie J. But yeah, the shooter was on our radar every time. Yeah, we always hear about how the shooter is previously known to law enforcement, or we had some sort of idea or some sort of knowledge of it, but you know, we couldn't act on it. But you know what we can always manage to do? We can always manage to get these quasi-extremist groups. If we get a couple of informants in there, we can always push them to kind of go the extra step, and then the minute we do, we stop them right beforehand. We give them plans to kidnap governors, and then we arrest them for it. Worst massacre, Sweet 16 or St. Valentine's Day? I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know enough about that to weigh in. But I'll say this. This was pretty fucked up. And again, the 2 teens that are arrested are going to be tried as an adult. Yeah. Head to head. Oh.
Updates on how they're doing?
Peter, the authorities have also kept a lot of those details to themselves. We know initially they had a number at 28. That number was then changed to 32. Now, some family members and friends of the victims have spoken to local media in Alabama. In fact, the mother of one of those wounded did speak to AL.com. That's a local outlet there in Alabama. This is the mother of Bree.
And she said, I want them burned at the stake. They hurt my baby.
Hutchinson, a 16-year-old cheerleader who was at the party. She's at the hospital. She was shot in her hip and still has the bullet in her hip as she recovers in the hospital.
What is with the shooting of the cheerleaders? Did you guys not watch the fucking Heroes? Dude, save the cheerleaders, save the world. Somebody is dropping the ball. We're letting these cheerleaders take too many bullets, my friends. We have got to protect the cheerleaders. First question, were they at least invited? No, they weren't. They were from like 30 miles away. They told him no. Yeah, no, they not only were they not invited, I feel like they did not even RSVP. So I feel like they didn't wait for an invitation. They invited themselves. All right, here we go. Let's hear from the mother.
That's just one of the 32 that were injured during that incident, Peter.
Get a little controlled
so
burn
much
for the
strength to those
support.
families and to those victims. Guad Venegas with the latest. Guad, thank you.
Meet the Press Now, streaming weekdays at 4 p.m. on NBC News Now.
So we didn't
If they take control of the U.S.
if they take control of the Senate. The Republicans plan to do this. Yeah, and by the way, it's going to just be a whole lot of nothing. You're not actually... You guys ain't burning down the walls. We all know it is fucking... You're just kicking the ball around. Alrighty. Now, we've had a couple of serious stories. They were a little hard. That's been some rough shit. You don't need to RSVP when you show up to RIP. Thank you, K. Fallen. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech. I should pull that volume down a little bit. I'm sorry about that, guys. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for being part of the show and supporting us with the 125 bits. Oh, man. It's just, oof. You don't need to RSVP when they... Oh, why is... The multi-stream chat is not getting the fucking YouTube one now. Great. Virtual DJ has been updated. No, I don't want fucking... Why the fuck is virtual... Oh, shit. I hit a button and it pulled up that. Close virtual DJ. Virtual DJ's already... Okay. Close that. And, we're gonna... Not... Oh, nope. Nope, I hit the button again, so that's going to load it again. Go away. I got to fix this. God damn it. I got to fix this right fucking now. It's driving me bonkers. We're going to move you. We're going to go like that. And then we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go like that. There we go. Really hard to accidentally pop that button now. All right, whatever. Close this up. There we go. No Bud Light at the birthday. Silver bullets only. What are we talking about? Oh, no. I think they were copper or brass. I don't think those guys went for the silver bullet. I will say this: they did wait for a music cue from the DJ. From what I heard, everything broke off when they started playing Lil Jon saying, shots, 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 shots. We go now to a quote from one of the ladies. Apparently, when everything broke off, apparently is because she told one of the gentlemen when they showed up to, quote, suck my dick. Apparently, it did not go the way that she thought it was, that it would. Some people were accused of fleeing and not caring for others. One lady was accused of just grabbing her bag and running, and she said, quote,
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
Wow. Jesus. Press X if you think that Johnny mixes Modelo with White Claw. Oh, that is gross. Boo. I would never drink Modelo. Oh, Jesus. I don't drink White Claw either. I don't drink beer, you know? Fucking call me gay, you know? I don't drink beer. Thank you all for watching on the YouTube and the Rumble and all of that. We're going to pop out this chat so we have that there too. That's not what we wanted. We wanted to move the window, not minimize it. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So that way, if you chat in any of the chats, we've got them up so we see them all, because apparently the multi-stream one is not showing the YouTube. So we'll go ahead and take that. Modelo is all right, says Toastmaster. I don't know if Modelo is all right or not. The Winchesters are a little off their game. That's not how to kill vampires. Do we know it was the Winchesters? I mean, we know they were brothers, but they said they were teens. I feel like Sam and Dean don't qualify as teens anymore. I get that a lot of teen girls were very heartthrobby over Sam and Dean. Sam! Dean! That's how you know a good Supernatural fan. Good Supernatural fan has a Jensen Ackles, Sam! And a Jared Padalecki, Dean! Like, fucking, whether it's good or not doesn't matter, but you have one, you know, it's a rule. Alrighty, so again, fun story, something fun. Apparently there is a man named Sage Actual on Twitter, at Sage Dynamics. He has a video that he shared about, summer's out and everything, and people are out having fun, and he's showing how dads can kind of take the mowing the lawn mundane activity and spruce it up a notch. And soul isn't bad either. Wait a minute, what? I basically like anything that is Mexican. I prefer Tecate over Modelo or Corona. Tecate, or I hope I'm reading that right. I don't know. I smoke a J and cut some grass. Angry Saxon, I think a few of you might find this one even better than that. But he is cutting some grass. I give you a new sport that I think will probably make a big takeoff in Texas. Now, the only problem I see with this is you're not maintaining a straight line on the mowing. I mean, I applaud the one-hand action, but I feel like both tasks are suffering by the multitasking. Tecate, you got it. Tecate. Oh, Tecate. The sun is pretty cool. Yeah, wait a minute, what? The sun is pretty cool. Again, I kind of want to do this. Like, I can't operate a lawnmower. But God, if I could. So there you go. There's your new summer hobby, guys. Get out there and fucking, tighten up that grouping and cut the grass. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, why can't you do both? Work smarter, not harder, Don't give yourself more shit to do. Get your shit done all at the same time. Have more time for you. K-Fallen, pie. What about pie? I don't know what we're talking about pie for. Oh. Hey, pig in a poke. Alrighty. See if they have any pie. Cheeseburger pie? No, I think that was a Supernatural thing. New way to aerate the lawn. Well, I mean, yeah, if you miss, just fucking... honey, did you get the lawn mowed? Yeah, pretty good, but I'm going to have to get out there and finish it in a bit. But first, I started to jam on that last turn, and it really... I fixed it, but I don't know. I think I need to replace either the spring or maybe one of the bushings in the sear bolt because something's not right here. And I'm going to fix this son of a bitch because goddamn, I am going to hit quarter by the end of the fall. By the last time I mow, I want to be moving between all those targets quarter. Yeah, kitty, it's my pat.
Obviously, we got termites.
Well, first
It's a
thing
bad
is, you gotta know what
cat.
you're biting on.
Hey, I told you to hire a pro.
Now Fox News is my story. Stop putting your ad in it. God damn Fox News, respect my authority. All right. So, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I said this the minute she got elected. So I'm very happy to go, hey, victory lap, guess who was right? I said that she was a pile of bullshit who pushes policies that she doesn't understand and was a complete and utter hypocrite. And there were people that are like, hey, man, how could you say that? Whatever. Worth every penny, says Laughing Lion. Johnny sounds like he had a case of hard Mountain Dew. We have to get to the roundabout part. Fucking A. She's a whole lot of pile. Yeah, she's a whole lot of bullshit. And so there's been increasing stories coming out about, again, now she's very big on the rich people need to pay their fair share. The 1% need to pay their taxes. The rich need to pay their taxes, all that stuff. Tax the rich. She wore that on a dress. That dress was donated or whatever. She didn't pay for it. Her IQ is equal to her years of service in Congress. I feel that's being generous. AOC is an idiot. Enough said. Well, this is the thing that I'm having fun with. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez campaign obscured thousands of dollars in expenditures during the 2022 election cycle. You know how evil Donald Trump was? Because he didn't declare a golf club that like a Japanese guy gave to him, or he took those files or whatever. How evil he was because they tried to pin that January 6th bullshit they trumped up on him. Yeah, we all remember how bad Mr. Trump was. But remember in 2022 when all that was going on, the rich have to pay their share, taxes, all that, the other, completely forgets to include thousands of dollars in expenditures. A nonprofit alleged in a recent Federal Election Commission complaint, according to the complaint filed by attorney Dan Backer on behalf of the Coolidge-Reagan Foundation, the New York Democrat failed to disclose where around $9,600 in credit card payments ultimately wound up. The Daily Caller News Foundation first reported campaigns must itemize credit card charges to a vendor exceeding $200 in federal filings, including the vendor's name and address, the disbursement purpose, the date of the services, and its amounts. On numerous occasions throughout 2022, Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez's authorized candidate committee, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for Congress, or AOC for Congress, reported tens of thousands of dollars of disbursement for card payments and card payment reimbursements to Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez herself. American Express and an entity called Beyond, which appears to have provided virtual reality services and apparently no longer operates under that name, the complaint states. The backer alleges that in some cases, the squad members committee failed to disclose the card payments purposes. He further says the sum of the specific memo items is less than the amount the campaign reported paying in the receipt. Although the campaigns are permitted to use charge cards or reimburse candidates for use of their personal charge cards for otherwise permissible campaign-related expenses, their disclosure reports must accurately identify both the recipient of those funds as well as each of the campaign-related goods and services those charge cards were used to purchase, the complaint says. Not only is the public entitled to that information, but without such disclosure, it is impossible to confirm a candidate is not illegally using campaign funds to pay for personal expenses, the complaint continues. Ocasio-Cortez's campaign, which did not immediately respond to requests for comment on the complaint, separately found itself in hot water over its failures and delays in paying vendors regarding her glitzy Met Gala appearance in 2021. Yes, this is a continuing theme because, surprise, she's full of shit. This lady is full of shit. She is the left-wing Donald Trump firebrand person, and we can argue about whether her skills in politics are equal to Trump. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she is the firebrand. Look at me. I'm gonna make a scene. I'm gonna post on Twitter. She doesn't say mean stuff the same way he does, but it's the same kind of style. She could at least be easy on the eyes, but every time I see her, I remember I have chores to finish. Toastmaster, she's a witch. You know what we used to do? Oh, no. Don't disparage witchery on this woman. Riley Roberts received a bow tie and shoes in advance for the event, the reporter said, while Ocasio appears to have now paid for the rental value of the attire she wore to the Met Gala and for the goods and services she and her partner received in connection with the September 21 event. Payment for these goods and service did not occur until after the Office of Congressional Ethics contacted her in connection with this review. Again, so she did it when she got caught. She is a piece of shit. She believes everyone should pay their fair share, but her, not her. No, she just started making money. She has money now. She doesn't want to pay. That's not fair. She's been living on bartender wages. Now she's got go fuck off, I'm rich people money. Ross Dog's broken spirit. He lives. I swear I just came over. Well, welcome, Welsh Salty. I think, are you on both now? That's cool. It's creepy how I know when you pop up, Ross. I mean, okay. But yes, I am alive. We'll recap that in a little bit for everybody that's here now. But we're having fun with this. We're talking about Ocasio-Cortez being a piece of shit. We've got an hour left in our show. And we've got a kitty, everybody. Let's say hello to Tegra. Hey, Tegra, it's the pretty little kitty. Let me get your sound drop.
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And she missed me. She isn't even liberal. She's full-on leftist progressive, the number one problem the U.S. has. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say she's full-on leftist progressive. I would say she's a lying shill who sells leftist progressive ideology and policies because it sounds good and because she believed them at a time, but she doesn't think that she fits into that mold. And that's the problem I have. Gilbert is right. Ross Dog's broken spirit. Holy mackerel, that's a huge cat. No, it isn't. That's just a camera. She's a average sized kitty. She's not a huge cat. She's actually not tiny. She's just an average cat. I've got a fat cat video later. See what you did there. So yes, in the case of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the ethics committee unanimously recommended the probe continue. Ocasio-Cortez, meanwhile, pinned the blame for the delayed payments on a campaign staffer. Yes, she threw the blame on a campaign staffer. When her grandma's house was fucked up, she said the government should fix it. Forget the fact that she's driving a fucking Tesla and making, $300,000 speaking engagements and money hand over fist. No. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez can't be expected to part with all of her money. It's so new. She hasn't gotten to have it that long. Not like all these white guys who've had it their whole lives. They need to give up all of theirs, but she's not supposed to give up hers because socialism is about everybody but her. Everybody pays their fair share. All right, let's start with you. No, I already did it. It was my idea, so you guys, you go amongst yourselves. Again, just fucking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's, ugh. As bad as Santos is, people like her are worse. Because, again, she doesn't believe what she's selling anymore, but she keeps selling it because she knows her constituents will buy it. And at the very least, she expects to be exempt from all the rules she wants to impose on everyone else. She doesn't like being in the 35% bracket, I guess. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think she certainly doesn't want to pay for shit or disclose stuff. It definitely sounds like someone might have spent almost 10 grand in campaign finances to cover personal expenses. She was away from, yeah, and she cried about it as hard as anyone else because again, big, strong, independent woman was super worried for her safety because she was nowhere near the action and in absolutely no danger. But she had to cry about it. You're like, I was worried. Well, Salty, or maybe she's a genius. She's not a genius. But she is smart. Like, she's taking down marks. The problem is, if she gets the ability to pass the stuff the marks want, she will. She'll give them what they want because she knows she has to appease them. But she's going to fight like hell to not be one of the people that has to pay that bill. It's everybody else's responsibility. She keeps getting away with these lies. Yeah, she does. But again, like I said, part of that's because she doesn't necessarily believe this shit, but she'll still pitch it, push it, and press it on, especially if she can find a way to make sure that that she doesn't have to be held accountable. Anyways, let's get rid of, can I get rid of whatever the fuck this thing is? Can I close the advertisement window? Alrighty, so this next story we have a video from a boss that apparently pep talks are a skill. Staff who are worried about bonuses should, quote, leave Pity City, a boss says. Let's see this. This has got to be great.
A simple app that makes trading easy? That's Smooth. Pay 0 commission on U.S. stock.
Look, it's got to be good. It's green. We wouldn't lie to you. After all, the economy's taking a shit. Give us your money.
Staffers at the office furniture company Miller Knoll asked their CEO during his bonus season for a lot of employees. So staffers at the office furniture company Miller Knoll.
No, it isn't. It's not bonus season for a lot of employees. It's bonus season for earning employees, like higher end employees. I don't think there's a lot of people in the service industry, the fast food industry. I don't think any Walmart employees are getting bonuses. Look, don't get me wrong. The people at the top are going to make sure they get their bonuses. That's why they're pieces of shit in charge. But, you know, the government's going to get their bonuses. The rest of us, no, we're paying in, homie.
Asked their CEO during a video town hall how they could stay motivated if they do not get a bonus. But her pep talk may not have had the intended effect.
Get our orders out our door, treat each other well, be kind, be respectful, focus on the future because it will be bright. It's not good to be in a situation we're in today, but we're not going to be here forever. It is going to get better. So lead by example, treat people well, talk to them, be kind, and get after it. Don't ask about what are we going to do if we don't get a bonus. Get the damn $26 million. Spend your time and your effort thinking about the $26 million we need and not thinking about what you're going to do if we don't get a bonus. All right? Can I get some commitment for that? I would appreciate that. I had an old boss who said to me one time, you can visit Pity City, but you can't live there. So people, leave Pity City. Let's get it done. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's another little bit of context.
You enjoyed that way too much, lady. She is soaking right now. CEO got a $1.2 million bonus, but the other employees didn't get one. For this one, if you're talking about this one, then that's super duper funny. And she might talk about that in a second. She's going to say a little bit more context on this. But yeah, even if your sentiment is correct, and there is a little bit of truth to that, like, if the company isn't doing well, don't worry about getting your bonus, or maybe, like, realize the climate we're in. But if you're getting the most Karen thing I've ever heard, yeah, she definitely didn't deliver that well. But if what Zen Rhino said about her getting a $1.2 million bonus, but the other employees didn't get one, if that's true, then this gets even more fucked up. But let's see what she's about to say.
In 2022, that CEO, Andy Owen, took home $5 million in compensation, including stock options and a bonus. I'm back with the panel. That was that was great.
It is that clip.
I'm back with the panel, and let me tell you, I just came. I'm sitting with another privileged white woman, two black people who obviously represent all of the oppressed minorities, and someone who almost looks like Michael Chiklis. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Because I'm on TikTok, as you know. The TikTok is all over TikTok. She's getting pumped.
Oh, it's all over TikTok. Because, again, the only thing that we have in America is TikTok. We can trust it. It's only a fucking Chinese spy program. I'm all over TikTok. I'm a person in news media. I handle information. People come to me with stories. I'm a political commentator. I'm SE Cup. I'm all over TikTok. Obviously, China doesn't give a shit about me. Let's get that spy program going. Broken Spirits, and I thought we were getting rid of TikTok. Yeah, but spoiler alert, SE Cup's an attention whore who will use TikTok to get her attention because she doesn't care. That's the problem with all these people. They want the attraction that TikTok has because of the kids. Did I see you on Bang Bros? I don't think so, but send me a link. We'll look into it.
And rightfully so. I just can't imagine living in that rarefied air where you actually think this is a good idea on a Zoom that anyone can record to say, just suck it up, guys. You're not getting bonuses. Just be kind to each other.
And also,
think about how much money we
company, because the company it needs $26 million to hit their financial goals.
Yes.
So that's why she was like, go out and find the $26 million and get out of Pity City.
Yeah.
I think she should. Maybe she could provide bus fare out of Pity City for them.
Maybe.
Right.
You know, she deserves to get all the attention and negativity that she's getting, but she's also just saying the quiet part out loud, because every time the corporate America comes through with record profits and still lays off people and still hits up the C-suite with bonuses, they're basically saying the same thing.
What the fuck? Why are we doing this? All right. There's a 90-second clip posted out of context. I feel like that context was pretty clear. She was telling people quit bitching about not getting your bonuses. Alrighty, your tone admonished. We covered all that. Knoll has not yet decided bonus payouts for staff, including Owen, as its fiscal year ends in May. In 2022, Owen took home nearly $5 million in compensation, which included a $1.1 million salary, plus various stock options and bonus pay. The median employee income at Miller Knoll, the company behind sleek office furniture brands such as Herman Miller and Design Within Reach, was $44,810. That's not that much. The past few years have been tough on businesses such as Miller Knowles that like to cater to office life, although workers are coming back to the office, roughly half empty. Said that expects to lower sales in quarter after reporting drop in orders and margins the first months of last year. So yeah, they're having money trouble, but yeah, that's not how you break that news. That's not how you handle that. These bros can't tap those fatties. What fatties are you talking about? SE Cup, is she a fatty? I didn't. Or is she a baddie? Fucking bullshit. All right, so a story that a lot of us may care about. I'm not even a big football fan, and I care about this. Bills' Damar Hamlin cleared to resume all activities after cardiac arrest in January. Bravo! He's back, baby. He's cleared to do it all. We get to have Damar Hamlin. Yeah, let's do it this way. We get to have Damar Hamlin doing it all, back at it again. Wait a minute. Where am I looking at? Holy shit. Ross Dogg's broken theory. I thought we were getting rid of TikTok. These people. I see trouble looming for Johnny. Johnny, I'm so glad you don't have an annoying laugh. Whoops. Is that a knock against Emmett Till? Wow, Emmett was so bad. It's a knock against Bob Levy and Corey. I think Corey's really nice, but his laugh. I left because Emmett Till was so bad. Have you heard of Fish Tank Ross? I don't believe so. Cool, the body double got approved to play football. Yay, sports. Look, I don't know if he's a body double or not. I'm just saying again, what caused this this cardiac arrest? Can we talk about that at all or no? Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin has been cleared to resume all activities. But we're not going to hear that from Damar Hamlin, are we? We've got it from.
He's seen 3 additional specialists, most recently on Friday, and they're all in agreement. It's not 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 or anything like that. They're all in lockstep.
On what the cause was? Is it the same lockstep that the rest of us are on with? And we can't say?
Of what this was, and that he is cleared, resumed full activities just like anyone else who was coming back from an injury or whatever. So he's fully cleared. He's here, and he is of the mindset. He's in a great headspace to come back and make his return.
All right, great. And then apparently Hamlin spoke to reporters confirming he is returning to football. All right, so do we have that in a video? We don't. So he texted again. This is just. God damn it! It's sketchy. It's sketchy. Thank you if you're watching on Rumble. Thank you if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. We're having a great time. Thank you for being part of the show. Feel free to give it the thumbs up, the like button, all that bullshit. And we've got, again, an hour, or not an hour. We've got just under an hour. Yeah, we got 50 minutes left in the show. That's math. I can do math because I'm racist. That's a weird thing. Math is racist, so does that make me racist because I'm good at math? Does that mean all Chinese people... I'm kidding. I'm sure some of them aren't good at math. Or maybe they are. I don't know. Is that weird? How is it racist to say they're good at something? Fucking A. Yep. All right. Well, it was a joke. It's a comedy show. And I'm sorry. I apologize. I am a horrible person, and I will see you next week on Rumble exclusive for the undetermined future. That's Asians, bro. Or those Asians, bro. Hey, man, I have nothing against the Asian people at all. I have nothing against most people. Most of the time, if I have something against somebody, it's based on personal experience with that person. Generally how that goes for me. Alrighty, so we've got our hour 3 stories. We're going to load these up and get these going. I'm going to pull the audio down while we do that quick. Damar Hamlin anagram is mailman hard. Anyways, so let's go ahead and load up these last stories here. We'll load up our third-hour stories again to get us through the last 50 minutes of the show. Thank you so much for being part of the show. We've had so much fun doing it. Really glad to be back. Really glad all of you guys could join us for our triumphant return. And very happy to be back for the rest of the week, doing what we love to do. Okay. Holy Jesus, we've got some winners in this. I gotta get through some of these. 404 on Fox. Something has gone wrong. Something has gone wrong. Oh no. From this link? Yep. All right. So whatever that is, that's gone. I don't know what we had there, but it's not there now. I'm sorry. Full postal. Oh, fucking A. All righty. So we've got a couple of other things then that we can get into, a couple of other stories. Sorry, I keep fixing this shirt. Johnny is a Kang. A king or a Kang?
Immediately after the settlement, Fox issued a statement that said this settlement reflects...
Alrighty. So that's going to be a fun thing. All right. Fucking, thank you for the jump scare. Sorry, the audio was down. Thank you for the 25 bits. Like I said. Thank you. Alrighty. So, this whole Russian-Ukraine thing has got, some of the people in the middle, not Middle East, in the Eastern Europe regions, it got them uncomfortable, a little nervous. So Poland, I think I have to pull me off of this screen or maybe go to this one. Yeah, that one looks better. A little bit better there. Give it a go, I guess. We'll see how we do. Alrighty. Poland is building an electronic barrier along its Russian border to keep Russian immigrants out. So, wait, so you're building a force field to stop Russians? P. Salty. Seems legit. I mean, does it though? My question is, how does this work? Looks like giant milk cartons. Well, yeah, because we all know what Russians don't drink milk. Milk drinks them. Alrighty. Poland is building an electronic barrier along its Russian border to keep Russian migrants out. The Polish government... I got to clear my nose. Apologies, I didn't want to snort into the mic. The Polish government is on the verge of constructing what the government estimates will be the best secured border in the European Union. Poland has begun building a state-of-the-art electronic barrier at its land border with Russia, Kaliningrad exclave, to monitor and counteract any illegal activity, the Polish interior minister said. Poland has begun building the state-of-the-art electronic barrier. Yeah, we just read that. The barrier, which will be equipped with 24-hour monitoring cameras and motion detectors, will run for 210 kilometers, 130 miles, and is due to be completed in the fall. Let's see. Yep, nope. So yeah, they clearly don't want Russia. It's worth noting that this is actually an escalation of what Poland started doing less than a year ago. So yeah, Poland's been how shall we say, a little anti-Russian. Now, we can absolutely have what I feel could be a very intelligent conversation about why that's a thing. Have you seen those Danish women that go south for the winter? What? I'm going to just say that's a no. Build big Tesla coils just like in Command and Conquer, right? Let's just zap them as soon as they come across the board. Zip. So there we go. Poland doing what they can to shore up the border. Alrighty, so we've got another story here for you. This one's a little weird. A sugar-craving bear breaks into a car and drinks 69 cans of soda. See the border with Tremors worms. See the border with Tremors worms. Problems solved. I feel like they wouldn't stay on the border. Wouldn't the graboids? They were called graboids, right? Graboids. Wait, hold on. Fuck the laugh track. They were called graboids, right? Like I've got that right? Like my nerd's on track. Graboids. At least I think so. Coca-Cola bear. Laughing Lion says, "Yep, got it. Nailed it. Yeah." No, this wasn't a Coca-Cola bear. This one was black. Which is not to say anything about the bear in the ethnicity or any of that. No, the bear was black. 10 points Ravenclaw. Oh. This is a problem. You get the cat up here. Now I got all this hair all over me. Wanted to wear this shirt tonight, but maybe I'm too fat for the shirt. Maybe I gotta lose a little more weight. It's a little tight. Grape or orange then? Shit. I think it was orange. He was a black bear back of ADL. Alrighty, so let's check this out. Actually, let's go to the YouTube thing. I don't know if this is just got music behind it. It looks like, yeah, it's just music.
It was about 3 a.m, and my dog actually alerted me to something was out there. So I took a look outside and I saw the bear, and then later on looked at my security cameras and
I looked and I saw something was out there, and so I said, "Hey, oh shit, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Fuck off."
Shit, I didn't find the right one. Oh well.
I'm gonna get a rash, a pussy rash.
Grape drink, black bear. That looks like those cans look orange.
saw him enter the yard and smash the window really quickly.
That's not a fucking window. That's a plastic see-through tarp. Okay? You're driving a Jeep, okay? That is not enough to dissuade a man with a knife, let alone a bear who doesn't give a shit about your property. He's after the cocaine. Well, that he needs Coca-Cola for, but they don't keep that ingredient in there anymore.
Door open if he'd have tried it. He could have gone in that way. I could see him coming in and out of the truck with different pop. He started with the Orange Crush, and eventually the last thing he got was the Diet Pop. So out of
the Orange Crush. Now, I have two complaints about this. What are you doing with that much pop? He hates those cans. Oh, dude, he absolutely hates those cans. But again, what are you doing with that much soda? I mean, 69 cans. That's a lot.
The 72 pop, he drank 69 of them. And you could hear him slurping it the whole time. And he didn't break them open with his claws as you would think he would. He used his teeth every time. I tried reasoning with him. I explained to him.
You tried reasoning with the bear. Look, I tried reasoning with him. I explained to him that
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
And look, dude, I know you like pop. Hey, man, my name's Mary, and I've got a reputation too.
Mary Lipstick.
But wow, I don't think this is good. Look, I'll tell you from this, I've had a few nights where I drink a couple of crushes. I get a little heavy, and every single time
I'm gonna get a rash, a pussy rash.
And I know it, and that's why I gotta stop. And I'm just warning you, maybe this is not the right time. All right? Oh. Look, you're gonna get so backed up that
They shove a living snake up your ass.
it's not gonna be good, okay? We just look, I care about you. I'm saying maybe you just need
Twist his dick!
She needs a man who can mow and shoot at the same time. Yeah, she does. She was telling him to stop drinking the soda, and he said, "Hey."
You want to see my cracker?
And then she let him go.
How important the car was and that I had to go to work the next morning. That didn't seem to affect him whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, because bears really give a shit about your personal property, as we already discussed. I told him how important the car was. Good thing you left a bunch of food in your car to attract a hungry bear.
I tried reasoning with him, the bear. I love that. Answering the question of how long it takes a bear, probably coming out of hibernation, to drink 69 cans of pop, the answer is an hour and a half, and he came back the next night. He came back.
Yeah, he found fucking food, so he came back looking for more. That's what animals do, dumbass. Caffeine bear. Follow the science. 69. Yeehaw! Yeah, exactly. He got the right number of soda. He was nobody's bitch. Reasoning with a bear, just like reasoning with a woman. Well, it was a woman trying to reason with a bear, so I think we can agree it was a push. I don't think anyone won that one. I feel like he drinks like Andre the Giant. Well, yeah, except Andre the Giant would do it with beer, not fucking Orange Crush. Orange Crush is just... Oh, I'm crushing, bro. Hold on. Gotta mute this for a second. Okay. So, we have a fun little story here. We've got what is it? We got three stories left for our third hour stuff, and then we've got our overtime shit. We've got a half hour left in the show, and was the bear on weed? I don't know. That Cottonmouth would explain it. Reasoning with a bear, just like, yep, we covered that. Remember what happened to Timothy Treadwell, the grizzly man? He tried to reason with bears. Yeah, and they did not accept his reasoning, if I remember correctly, and it didn't work out for him. Before we go into our last three stories, I am being a shitbag. I have got to promote my sponsor. So let's click that link, and then let's do this, and up. Damn it. Boop, boop. Control C. And Crush. Crush doesn't even do clubs. Crush is gay. Like Gino. Gino drinks Crush because he's gay. All right, and let's link it in here. The link that I am posting in all three chats is for my sponsor, Hemponics. Let's pop over here. They are a great sponsor. I've got products from them. Actually, I'm going to check my phone right now. Why did that happen? Oh, because I clicked over there. All righty. I'm going to check on my phone right now to see if my package is here, because I don't know if it arrived or not. I'm hoping it's arriving today. How are we looking? Delivered. Yes. All right, I'm sorry. I've got to be incredibly unprofessional, but I've got to ask somebody to bring me my package. Where is hey, all right. So anyways, my sponsor, Hemponics. I'm being a dick. Demon Hunter, he was on Penn and Teller. Who? Wait, what? Do you hear that guy that made a suit of armor to protect you from bear attacks? No, I did not. I want to see that. REM on a bridge. No idea what we're talking about. P salty, but good. Anyway, back to my sponsor, Hemponics. I'm getting loopy. Let's get back over. Hemponics, you have to be over 21 to buy their products, but they sell at least in the continental U.S., as far as I know, without any restrictions. They have a chat bot if you want to ask questions. They have an amazing selection of products. Their website, I will admit, needs a little bit of a tweak, but I hear that is in the pipeline, coming out soon. I have an interview with them that we did, and because of everything that happened with schedule stuff, it was supposed to start airing this week, but we're going to have it broken up into like 4 or 5 parts. It's going to start airing next week, so that way I can promote it all this week and next week to be like, hey, tune into the premiere to see me interviewing Hemponics, talking about CBD products and all of that great stuff. Tell me about it, Ross. Who are you asking Ross to tell you about the Hemponics? Or are you asking me to tell you about? I don't know what we're talking about. Anyways, so they have a variety of CBD and CBG, HHC, Delta 9, Delta 8, CBN, you name it. They have something that can help you. They have gummies, edibles, tinctures, vapes. I have a bunch of vapes that just, or at least 3 vapes that should have come in today. I'm hoping that I can get one of them down here to kind of pop it out and try it and stuff and say good things. But at any rate, so if you use the link that I shared, no, Johnny, when CBD became legal, I bought into all the hype. I spent so much money on CBD. I'm looking for a good CBD lotion. Well, I'll say this. I have been leery of CBD because I don't trust the makers of a lot of the stuff. These guys chemically formulate their shit. They target it to fix specific issues, and they really focus on getting the right cannabinoids and all that stuff. It's all in the interview, and I really am great. I'm really grateful, excuse me, that they did the interview, and we had a lot of great conversations about uses. The first one will be a little more aimed at me on how. Oh, did I? I bumped the button. That's why you turned off. I like you being on your little color thing. Go nuts. Anyways, so yes, the THC are the good ones. They have some Delta 9 and Delta 8 stuff. The HHC also a very good alternative to some people who maybe find Delta 8 makes them a little too anxious. So that's, again, some of the other stuff we talk about with the brand specialist and their head chemist. It's a great interview. We had a lot of fun. It took like an hour. We just kind of went for a while talking about a lot of stuff. And I feel like it could get boring because it's all CBD related. So we're going to go and break it into smaller sections so we can kind of, take it in small doses. And I think I even bought CBD for my dog. Welsh Salty, they've got animal treats. They've got animal tinctures. They've got the CBD, CBG, Muscle Frost roll-on. I have it right here, okay? So somebody buys this shit, all right? Somebody's got his caramel coffee right here. Someone took this before they did their show today. Somebody loves the products we've gotten from Hemponics. I have not liked most CBD stuff that I find in most places. I tried theirs. They gave me, I bought some samples. They gave me some samples. I liked everything I had, and I am hooked. They have THC. Yes, they do. They have Delta 8 and Delta 9. They have Delta 8 and Delta 9. Let's select the Delta 8 and the Delta 9. We'll lock it down to just those. If you're looking for Delta 8 and Delta 9, you can get it in a Delta 9 40 milligram concentrate bottle. You can get Delta 8 disposable vapes. I think I have at least one of those that just came in the mail. You can get CBG Delta 8 gummies, and you can get 5 milligram Delta 9 THC gummies. So you can get all of these products. You can get savings for bulk orders, first-time discounts for signing up on the mailing list. You can save a lot of money, and it can be really, really awesome. Guess they're not going to get that message. Oh, well. I'll just deal with that. I'm going to order this from the store, CBD/CBG Muscle Frost Roll-On. Yeah, dude. It's got lidocaine in it for a fast-acting ingredient, but it's also 1,000 milligrams of CBD and 500 milligrams of CBG. It's a full spectrum. It's a 4-ounce bottle. It'll last you quite a while. It's obviously got isopropyl alcohol, menthol, carbomer, trimethylanoline, all that stuff. So the idea is you roll it in there, you let it get in there. That lidocaine is going to help free things up while the CBD stuff works in. It is amazing. It is phenomenal. I love all of their products. I can't say enough good shit about it. I'm trying to get them onto the Steel Toe Show as a sponsor because I love their shit that much. Like, that's one vape, $50. It's a disposable vape. It's $40, not $50, but I get you. It is not cheap. That is a disposable vape with, let's go ahead and click on the vapes, and we'll go back over for that quick here. It's a full spectrum CBG. You're receiving the highest quality vape with only hemp-derived compounds. It's 900 milligrams of CBG vape. It contains 1 gram of Delta 8 and less than 3% of THC, because that's, again, legally what they're allowed to do.